Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Everyone Games event, where everyone games. I am Joel, RunawayRobot. I will be your DM for this morning/afternoon game, depending on where you are in the world. We're raising awareness for accessibility in gaming, specifically in the tabletop RPG field. The event also helps raise money for Able Gamers and Special Effect, where both charities fund the development and distribution of accessible video game controllers for folks with mobility impairments. The point of our whole thing is to bring awareness to bringing accessibility also to the TTRPG sphere, and we're going to start with that today. Please visit www.everyone-games.com for more information. Hi, hello, welcome to the show. I have a lovely cast here for us today, and we're going to be playing a game that is being very lovingly called Goblin. There's going to be lots of goblins, and it should be an excellent time. Again, hi, I'm Joel. I'm a professional DM and game master for various different TTRPGs, as well as a content creator here on Twitch and over on YouTube. And so for us, we're going to do introductions all the way around. We're going to start with EJ, because EJ, you're right next to me and camera's on my screen. So we're just going to go with that. But we'll do character introductions later, chat. Don't worry. EJ, please go ahead.
I made sure to bribe the crew beforehand to get this primo position right next to the Dungeon Daddy Joel here. But yeah, hi, I'm EJ. I run the YouTube channel Non-Compete with my wife Luna, who is a Vietnamese woman who runs her own channel, Luna Oi, if anybody's seen that. But yeah, I'm very glad to be here. I am a white person with a beard. My mustache currently waxed and curled. I have blue eyes. My COVID haircut is I tried to get it as high as I could with gel.
It's looking pretty sharp, man. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I had to hide the fact that I haven't actually had a haircut in well over a month, probably about 2 or 3 months now. Yeah, and I'm wearing my lacy Ren Fair shirt that I am so proud of. I'm also hue cast to green because I'm a goblin today. But yeah, I'm very glad to be here. Oh, and by the way, I think, I wanted to mention too, because we're supposed to say if we have any disabilities, and I am not ashamed at all to say that I have neurodivergences such as ADHD. I have energy issues related to a thyroid condition and fatigue issues. I have deep anxiety and other mental illness issues, and I'm not afraid to talk about those things. And I think we should all pay more attention to people with invisible disabilities, and everyone is valid regardless of your ability status. And I'm very proud to be here for this charity. And I love the fact that they're also trying to make games more accessible. And I'll shut up now.
Excellent. Thank you very much, EJ. Appreciate that. Next up on my list that I can see here is Felix. Felix, please introduce yourself.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. How's it going? My name is Felix Irnich. I'm the DM of the Fool's Gold D&D campaign you can find on YouTube on the Dingo Doodles channel. And I'm also a professional D&D creator. I'm mostly involved in the Fool's Gold D&D campaign. We've been working on a book and Kickstarter there as well. And for myself, to describe myself, I am a 6'2" tall German white dude. Got short hair, got a short trimmed beard, and a little bit of a mustache going on. Sharp haircut with some lines shaved in. I'd say about an 8 out of 10. And I don't have any disabilities.
Being so modest.
Minimum 8 out of 10. All right.
Modest.
Yeah. Yes. Excellent. Next up that I can see on my screen, Radderrs. Please do introduce yourself.
Hello. I'm Radderrs. I am a streamer on Twitch. I have never played D&D, but I've always wanted to. So this is my first actual game. Best of luck, everyone else in here with me today. I am 5'8", quite overweight, wearing a wig.
So weird.
Looking real big. Good. I don't know, like
You just shocked us all.
Yeah.
This is looking great. It's awesome.
Damn.
I am physically disabled. I also have some mental health issues. I have ME, CFS, fibromyalgia, and a condition that affects my heart and makes me very dizzy and blah. And I am currently working through some PTSD. So that has affected everything. But I'm in treatment for it, and it's going really well. So hopefully I can check that one off my list at some point. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here. I'm really happy to help raise money for Able Gamers and for Special Effect because they're both brilliant charities with brilliant people doing their utmost to get everyone the opportunity to play video games.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much. Appreciate you sharing. And last and certainly not least on my screen here, I have a Dry Guy. Please do introduce yourself.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. My name is Dry Guy, but for this session, you can just call me Terry because I feel like that's a little nicer. Hi, so I am a 6 foot even African American. I have an somewhat of a very shaggy afro, if you can imagine that, and I have nice brown eyes. I like long walks on the beach, and I like playing volleyball. No, stop.
Also on the
I
beach,
actually
can we do both?
We need
Yeah,
the
we can
smooth,
do-
sexy jazz now. Dude.
Of course, by
Crank
all
the
means.
production, crank the jazz. All right, let's get it. Let's get it up.
Yes. Well, I've actually have a YouTube channel of my own called, Dry Guy. I do voice acting. I am a voice actor. I've been doing voice acting for approximately 6 years now. And you can find me on IMDb with certain things that I've done, like Bulletville. I've done a animated pilot series, All Kids Go to Hell, where I play Beelzebub, so on and so forth. You can find all that information there. And I do not have any mental disabilities. However, I am very thankful to actually be a part of this because I definitely do want to raise awareness and help make more accessible games towards people with different disabilities and whatnot. And I'm just really happy to be here, honestly. Honestly speaking, it's so nice to be around such a lovely cast of people. So, I hope we all have fun tonight.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Tonight, morning for me. I'm sorry,
Morning,
I'm in Australia.
Afternoon, evening. We are in a bunch. I think every single person here is in a different time zone. So it is very fortunate that we were all able to have the time to meet at the exact same time to play some Dungeons and Dragons and roll some, at least virtual dice in this case. I'm very excited for this. It's going to be a good time. For those of you at my table that may not know all the rules, it's okay to ask questions. It's okay to take things slowly. And it's okay to try and do things that you think are cool. And we'll try to make it work within our game in some semblance of existing physics. It's fine. We'll make it work. So, for us here, I think it's time for us to get into our.
They actually
little
started
game.
playing smooth jazz. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in time.
So I'm so this is for chat at home. I'm so used to doing like all the music stuff myself, so it's very weird to go very hands off with production side things, and it's making me very nervous. So like I'm gonna try and calm down and just get into the game and let the jazz play, and we'll go from there. So for our cast and for everyone at home here, as our title screen up in the sky on a very clear, nice evening over some medieval-looking town that says Goblin, 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 Goblin. The camera moves down in front of what seems to be some form of jazz club. It does say it's called the Dragon's Hoard, and there we find everyone inside, various different people, goblins, orcs, humans, elves, half-elves, dwarves, and otherwise, all enjoying a rather fine set by the jazz band up on the stage. Rather conspicuously, though, in the corner is an immense red dragon, curled up and enjoying what seems to be a fine drink through a very long straw. Arrayed in front of this dragon, as the jazz music plays behind, we find ourselves 4 goblins. And I think starting on the left-hand side, we see Goblin number 1, which I'm going to start in the opposite order of what we did for introductions for our cast. And Terry, you're going to have to introduce your goblin first. Who are you playing today, and what do they look like as you stand in front of a very large red dragon?
All right, so I'm playing a goblin, and he has somewhat very fine hairs here and there. They're brown and gray. He's a little bit aged, in a bit of his mithril armor that's shining. He's very proud of it. And he's up there just casually talking to this red dragon, He's got his ale in hand, and he's telling him very, very horrific and terrible jokes. because he feels like spreading some love and joy around to the red dragon. And the only thing you hear coming out of his mouth is, "Okay, so let me tell you this one joke. You're really gonna love it. So, okay, I gotta get it out of my system real quick. Have you ever heard about the restaurant on the moon? Really? It has great food, but no atmosphere." And he's like slapping his knee, really just enjoying the joke he just told, because he thinks, "Wow, I'm helping spread so much joy and love around here. I'm enjoying this. My goddess would be so proud of me." And that is Keixis Creel.
Excellent. The dragon gives a polite but rather toothy smile to your joke. Standing next to our comedian, who do we see there, Radderrs?
You see quite an exasperated and desperate to get out of there goblin. Lovely lady with very thick red hair tied up into a kind of like a plait almost, kept out of the way. It's very practical. I've got to do. She is not that tall, but then again, that's pretty average for a goblin. And I'm just wearing, some average old leather armor. I ain't got no need for real hard armor. I don't fight. And as I hear Keixis, is that his name?
Was that correct?
That is correct.
As I hear Keixis going in the background, I look at the dragon and just say, these here goblins, this they think this is funny. They think that this is I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this, man. Get me out of here.
Just hold on a moment. I'll give you your job in just a second, but let me just get a quick look at you. Seems that he has imbibed rather a lot of whatever his tasty drink is through the straw, and kind of double blinks an eye and takes a closer look at our third goblin in line here. Felix, please introduce.
I am going to be playing Lord Fury. He has ashen green skin, seems to be a bit of a younger goblin, but not a piece of hair on him, with blue eyes. He's wearing a bit of an oversized religious robe. It's torn up and it doesn't really seem to fit him. It's a bit oversized, and on top of that, wearing some chainmail that he also probably stole off someone, not really his size. He's also wielding a mace and a shield, and he's proudly displaying a bit of like a golden amulet around his neck from the god Arwan, or Aran, and also stolen, of course. And I think he's looking at this display of jokes with physical pain, and just turns to the dragon and says, "Can we get out of here? I'd really like to get back to taking over the world, please, if possible." "Okay, thank you."
Hold on now. There won't be any taking over the world this evening, but I do have some fun planned for you. Now, one last one of you here. Where is... Oh! That big dragon head swings over and finds EJ's character. Last in line here. Who do we see?
Yes, the last character is Garbage, a small goblin, slim of stature, wearing ratty leather armor, looking very worse for the wear, destitute, to be honest. And Garbage has a limey sort of green skin if he kept it cleaner, but it's a bit duller, and the lime, the normally pleasant limeness has rolled down to a grungier green. But yeah, and he's cradling his bagpipes in his arm, being the bard that he is, and grimacing in a painful expression at the jazz music, hating human music as he does. And but he tries to grin and bear it, knowing that this was the venue chosen by his great lord, Dragon. And he says,
Yes.
I apologize for the insolence of these wretches. Your Excellency, your Exorbitancy. I do love being just in the glow of your Majesty.
I remember why I hired you now.
Yes, Lord. Yes,
Oh, the
indeed.
flattery
Literally bows
is...
in worship.
Oh, this is so good. Yeah, I needed this tonight. This is wonderful. This is wonderful.
How
Now,
may we serve you, your most illustrious lordship?
That's
He's
enough.
literally at a loss for
That's-
words.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. For my cast, please go into the game chat there and just type out your name for me as your character name. So everyone at home can also see what you should be called for the rest of today. It looks like my camera's being all weird. All right. So, as you do that, and you're arrayed in front of your boss, at least you think this is your boss. He slurps up the end of the drink, and a half-orc gentleman in rather fine tuxedo comes by, towel draped over his arm, picks up the drink and moves away with his. Right, so I have a job for you all. It's going to be dangerous, but it is going to be exciting. Now, my brother. Oh, my brother. My twin brother has taken it upon themselves to start a prank war. And I will not be one to sit idly by and allow my lair and my club to be pranked without retribution. Vincent Benedict has what's coming to him. And here, and he proffers out with a big, meaty claws over to you on a cocktail napkin, what seems to be some kind of map drawn haphazardly across it. There's definitely some food and drink stains on the napkin itself, and he proffers it outwards here. Who takes the napkin?
I will say Kyksis will take the napkin happily. And he looks to the bread track and he says, "Pranks? Now that's the kind of fun that I like to hear. Now is it just little jovial things?"
Yeah, so there's what I've left a pile of things for you to take with you. Things for you to make havoc in his lair. You will find it rather hard to infiltrate. There is a castle that sits outside the entrance to the underground lair, and it is heavily guarded by his dragon cultists. Though I'm sure one's as skilled as you are. Looks rather unsure about saying that now, since you're all new to his employ. We'll find it rather easy to get in. Once inside, I need you to do something. All of his traps, I need you to make them harmless and ridiculous. He also has some guard dogs you should be aware of, and I believe he also now has a guard turkey. I heard through the grapevine. Anyway, yes? What?
Kykes just looks a little bit baffled and he goes, did you say a guard turkey?
Yes, a guard turkey. Their claws are sharp. They're pecking. Powerful. Not as powerful as a dragon, I'm sure, but just be careful. And after, maybe, I don't know, freeing them, releasing them, dispatching, pranking the dogs and turkey, I need you to proceed onwards to a very special location. He has a guard named Smashley. Now, Smashley is a heavy sleeper. Smashley also does not like funny hats. So I have placed a funny party hat in all of our things outside, and you must place it upon her head. Yes, do be careful though. As per her name, she does indeed smash things, rather forcefully. Beyond that which you will find the lair of my brother and his golden treasure hoard. Prank him in some way that you see fit. I have left you toilet paper, paints, whipped cream, things of that nature. But I suggest not waking him, for you do not want to anger a sleeping dragon. Beyond his lair, there is the room of the jewel, my brother's most prized possession. Though he is, rather fond of it, I think we should take it. Yes, we should take it. Now, it is more than likely trapped, and you should be very careful. But I have had magically 3D printed outside by some of my other underlings a direct, perfect copy of the jewel, for which my brother loves to show it off when I come visit, and I know the exact dimensions. He's a little inebriated, and you're not all that convinced that this is a perfect representation of whatever this jewel might be. Now, you will find your things outside. Serve me well, my goblin friends, and you shall rise
you
to the
we
rank.
shall, Dark Lord.
I'm trying to keep away from the whole Dark Lord thing. We're really, I own a jazz club now. I've got a bakery down the road. Really, we're just trying to come in on the, straight and narrow now. No more burninating.
Oh, of course, yes, whatever you say, Grey Lord, grayish, new and improved Lord of
New and improved.
moderation. Yes, we shall
I like
slay this
that.
turkey, and we shall do as you do your bidding, and I shall write for you a song of the ages on my bagpipes.
Can you jazz it up a little bit?
Ooh, yes, my lord. I'll start studying improvisational jazz for you.
And he's
I'm
very
really
pained
getting
to
into
see.
that and some progressive rock recently. Rather experimental.
Oh yes, those humans do have a certain unique relationship with the musical arts. Anyway, we shall now forthwith be on our way to
Yes.
prank your brother.
Yes, go.
He's the first.
Go to the Castle Benedict and prank him forthwith.
Of salesman. Yes, I'll start studying Geddy Lee immediately.
He just kind of shoos you away as more of these drinks and rather long, crazy straws are brought out to him, and he enjoys the next set of jazz at the Dragon's Hoard. You exit the jazz bar, and, what would you like to do?
I want to go through
I
the
just
stuff,
have to-
and I want to. If there's anything that looks valuable, I would like to note that immediately.
Okay, you're gonna go through this stuff. All right, Felix, what did you want to do?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to get up for just a couple of minutes, but I'll keep my headset on so I can keep listening. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, and then... Oh yeah, chat. Check in on music volume. Type 1 if okay. Type 2 if not okay. Thanks. Kai, what did you want to do?
I want Kai. Well, depends on how much time we have before we have to go forth on the pranking quest.
However long you feel you need. Or you can convince
it-
your party to wait around.
So Kai looks over to the rest of the party. He goes, "Okay, guys, we got a long journey ahead of us, I think, and I think we should go and get prepared. So, who here wants to go and do a little bit of shopping?"
Oh, if you're
I-
providing the gold, I'll do the shopping.
Well, I do have some gold if it'll help get us some, things that'll help us on the journey. And he looks inside of his pouch and he takes it off his hip and hands it over to his goblin friend, which is it Garbetch?
Garbetch.
Garbetch. And Kykes, being the nice, jovial individual, goes, "Don't spend it all in one place," and hands him 85 gold.
Oh, I'll definitely take care of this.
And I immediately hide it away on my person somewhere where
Yeah, slip it away to
I
never be
will
found
certainly never see it again.
Yeah. Belda, you wanted to say something too?
Yeah. I just wanted to double check if you want us in the conversational bit. Should I just jump straight in as Belda? Just
If you'd like to.
all right, there, lads. Yeah. Okay. So blah, blah, blah. Lads, listen, right? I want to go to that bakery. I mean, I don't know how much a dragon knows about baking, but I want to go see what a dragon bakes. I don't know about any of you guys, but I'm quite interested.
I do like baked goods. I don't see any problems with that.
As long as you're buying.
But wait, didn't I just give you like 85 gold?
But that's for the quest, you see. That's for the equipment and for needs for professional business expenditures. You know we have to file all of our receipts at the end of every quest for our Grey Lord, our medium hued
Rare.
and tinted Lord.
Makes sense to me. And he just doesn't even contest it.
Yeah.
And I now have 85 gold added to my character sheet.
Yeah, perfect. Dragon Cakes, the bakery just down the road, is open late, which is perfect for you here. There does seem to be a bit of a line because it seems their nighttime cupcake special is rather popular here in town.
All right, lads. We made it. Smell that in the air. Oh, doesn't it feel like home?
That
Smells
does
like
smell
human
lovely.
food to me. Don't they have any
Really?
chickens?
Is it possible to find out the
Oh.
ingredients in these nighttime cupcakes?
Yeah, there's a large orc man behind the counter there, and he looks and he goes, "Oh, hello everyone! Welcome to Dragon Cakes. Ingredients are locally sourced and fresh daily. Yes, we do
Not too
happen
fresh,
to
is it?
have. Well, there is the raw chicken cupcake that we do have as part of tonight's special. Though,
How
I
long's
will
it been sitting out?
all
At
day.
least 3 days?
Well,
All
just
day.
today.
All right. I'll settle.
Right, that will be 5 gold pieces for the special because you will get 32 cupcakes.
Character just
That's
looks
a lot of
to
cupcakes.
Belda, expecting Belda to pay.
Pay?
This was your idea.
I'm just saying, yeah, this was my idea, right? But I didn't agree to the salmonella cupcakes, did I? I didn't agree.
We
To them-
guarantee they are mostly salmonella free. In
I'll
fact,
eat the salmonella ones.
Yeah, but
In
mate, you
handing
don't
you-
understand.
Blimey.
We got things to do, right? We got things to do today, and I don't want to
Okay,
be
the
going
orc, and let's
having
be
a
on our
little
way.
explosion in the forest on the way.
Can we do like a half and half thing where we get half of the good ones and half of whatever this?
there
creature
is
desires.
no way to tell which is which as he's like putting them all in a boxes. But it sounds like you need a to-go box.
Yes, we do need to go.
And he hands you 32 chicken cupcakes with unknown amounts of salmonella inside.
I don't think this is healthy. Just pointing that out there. I don't think we should really consume these. Just saying.
Goblins today. We've lost touch with what makes us goblins.
Well,
I
actually,
mean,
actually, wait a minute.
Nastiest one I could find.
These
that?
chicken cupcakes, right? Yeah, they're raw chicken cupcakes, but they look nice. So why don't we give these to the brother? The biggest prank of them all, death.
How is it a prank to
Wait,
give a delicious...
you what?
Oh, dragons have a pretty powerful immune systems, don't they? We have
I mean, I don't know, mate.
Dragons and what
Anything could
makes
be
them
in
sick?
these. He
Okay, we
sits
just-
inside his cave all day, hiding away, hoping not to get pranked. He's got a bad immune system, I'm telling you.
Roll me a nature check.
Or roll.
What, me?
Everyone, if you want to discover what you know about a dragon's immune system.
18 plus 2, I got a 20.
Is it 20? Belda with a 19?
19.
I
Yeah.
got
It
nothing.
all seemingly depends on what type of dragon has the best kind of immune system. Now, you are unaware of what kind of dragon this brother might be, though the twin brother was a rather large red dragon. Yeah, I'm not sure. Red
A
dragons,
red dragon.
okay
well, with-
immune
with
system.
2-day-old chicken meat.
Green dragon, very good against salmonella, including black dragons as well. Very tough stomachs. The more delicate golds and copper dragons, though, even upon seeing a chicken cupcake, will likely go running and die.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the thing, right? The
get some
cupcakes still look good, so we could just put the poison in the cakes, and then we've got all the cakes.
Sprinkle a little poison on him.
I know. I know a lot of plants. I could make something up, probably.
I feel like this. I thought this was supposed to be harmless pranks, not death. What did we get? No, wait. I thought this was just supposed to be harmless, for fun. right?
All right, mate. All right. Well. How about instead of
Just a
killing
little
him,
poison.
Wait,
just
you stop.
kill his digestive system?
That still has murder in it. I think we just need to. I don't know. Maybe we could throw the cupcakes.
Laxative.
He's dancing and
Laxatives.
his bagpipes.
Laxative.
Oh, goddess, help me. Okay. Maybe we could just.
You know what?
think
It's
on
fine.
this
It's
one.
fine. It's fine. A laxative, right? We're just giving him a cleanse. He's just having a detox on the
He'll be thanking
inside.
his brother in the long
Yeah,
run.
he'll next week when he feels better than he ever has before because all them blockages gone up. I know dragons eat lots of bones, right?
My cousin works at a
He's
spa.
gonna be
He
thanking
said
us.
People pay a lot of money for that treatment. The
See, and we're
Goblins.
gonna give into it for free.
I don't know, guys. This seems really. I don't know. I feel like just my goddess would not like this. I'm all for jokes
The
and
only
fun and
true
stuff.
god is the dragon we serve.
Why don't you have a little pray on it? Have a little talk with your goddess.
Okay. Can someone please hold these 32 salmonella possibly written cupcakes?
I take the cupcakes immediately and put like 20 of them in my backpack.
just start stuffing them in there, looking at it. Yeah,
Surreptitiously.
Kai, you go to pray to your goddess.
He basically gets on his knees and he goes, "Oh, goddess Lyria, please give me guidance. Is this okay to do? Because I feel like death isn't, very joyous amongst the religion."
It's
And he's
so
like-
early, Kai. Can you just for once do things without asking me? Just take some initiative, child. This is
I mean,
unbelievable. You could at least say good morning.
I'm sorry, my goddess. Good morning. I'm sorry. This seems really like an actual thing I should ask you because, the whole thing is like joyfulness, dancing, bring happiness to people, and this seems not like happiness.
Well, you don't want him to die.
Happiness.
Your boss even asked you not to have him die. But,
Yes.
a little chaos goes a long way.
Goddess Lyria, what are you saying?
I'm saying it's early, I'm tired, and I'm going to say whatever it will take for you to leave me alone.
I start eating another cupcake.
Thank you, Goddess Lyria. You were helpful, and sorry for disturbing you again.
No,
I'll just be on my.
Here, have a blessing, and go. And you feel yourself infused here, Kai, with an additional spell slot of your choice.
Oh.
Thank you, my goddess. I will try not to annoy you again. Sorry.
That's fine, just go. Call me later, let me know how it went, though.
Yes, my goddess. Thank you very much, my goddess. Bye.
Now
And-
let's go to my laxative guy.
You see Kykes is like swiping away sweat from his forehead, going, "Oh, this is gonna be a long prank quest."
Now that the
You know what, Kai?
blasphemy's
You know
over.
what, Kai? Don't worry about it, my friend, because you know what I noticed when you were talking to your goddess there? Lyria sound like Listeria. So really, you poison Mr. Boy with cupcake, and you be just doing what your goddess wants.
Laxative. We've gone with the laxative plan, right? Guess that's sort of poisoning.
I mean, I'm not 100%
So
on
you
that.
both
But I feel like
basically do the
Putting the
same
label.
thing. Let's be honest.
well, if
I'm not one
if-
for being honest, but given the circumstances,
I know goblins have a hard time doing that. I get it. But don't worry about it.
Thank you.
We'll figure this out. We need the profits. We need the money. Let's just get on with it. Let's find your laxative guy, and everything will be fine.
Okay, all right. Well, if you guys
We've got
say
you.
it's okay.
We've got you, Kai. Don't worry about it. We got
I
you.
put my arm around Kai and I say,
Don't worry, I'll show you goblin roots. We're gonna go see my laxative guy. You're gonna have a blast.
You mean like a blast as in fun or a blast as in my bowels will be clean?
That remains to be seen.
I don't
I
like
start
this
guiding-
adventure, but I'll take
I start guiding the
the
gang to my
laxative guy.
laxative
Yeah.
guy that I have.
There's a laxative guy at the edge of town.
Why do
There's
you know
a
a laxative guy?
swinging in the wind that says "Laxatives are us."
Yeah.
And weirdly enough, open at 2 a.m. You are perfectly capable of visiting your
It'd be a
laxative
laxative guy if it wasn't open. Yeah.
If it
So
wasn't,
we,
you note that your laxative guy is a gnome, big glasses on his face, and various different like vials of things on his table. It seems that he experiments with a lot of different types of laxatives.
rough ride.
Yeah.
I'm
Welcome
walking
back,
like I
Felix.
own the place.
It's been fun. So-
My laxative dealer.
Lord Fury approves of Laxatives Are Us.
All right, I feel like I'm the only one that's kind of on edge here, but you know what? Majority wins. I'll just go with the flow of things. Flow, like laxatives, flow. No one's laughing. Okay, I'm gonna shut
I
up
get
now.
it.
Yes, who's in my
it was
shop today?
heady humor, not ha funny, but I appreciate it.
Oh.
A good effort.
Garbage. Welcome back, my friend. What are you looking for today?
And he says my name. My character winces a little bit, but tries very hard to control his temper and says,
I keep telling you it's garbage.
Right.
Yes,
Right.
we're here to buy, well, you know, the usual.
The
For a
usual.
dragon. Probably a red dragon. We're going
Eyes
to need
cut.
quite a quantity.
and I put the cakes that I did not steal away on the
so
table
there
when
are
I
12
say,
left.
right,
Yeah.
yeah, for these, and I
Gesture, and he goes,
Oh, yes. We could do an infusion. Yes, all right.
and he pulls out like a little eyedropper. But for a dragon, he pulls out a big turkey baster instead. He's like, right then, he dips it in one of his concoctions.
This is the one that you had last week. I hope it's good enough.
And shoves it in the cupcake and just squirts it out inside and just does each individual one.
Now, this will
Oh.
run you 40 gold pieces. I hope that's
40
all right.
gold. Well, yes, of course. And Belda's been the one paying for all the victuals, so Belda, pay the gentleman.
Hang on a minute there.
Yes.
Who do you think you are? I know you got connections, yeah, and that's great. And
Yes.
everyone could be your friend because you know the laxative guy. But I'm not going to sit here and take this disrespect. I already paid for the cupcakes. You just got 85 gold off.
That's for
Fellow's
equipment
name, I
purposes.
forgot it.
Equipment is a different
Taxes.
tax code than victuals, and we've established already the precedent.
I'm just
that you pay for
saying.
the
I'm just
victuals.
saying. You get mates rates. I don't. You pay.
We'll give
You pay.
Belda
a great discount, won't you? And my character looks at the gnome.
I've been doing business with you for years, remember?
75 gold for her.
What are you going to do about this garbage?
Doesn't
Wait,
have
but-
the mates rates.
I'm
Before
going to
we-
remember this.
I
Before
hope
we
you
just
do.
pay here-
Come back next week for your weekly drop-off.
So isn't there like a try before you buy thing? How can
Oh,
we
would
know
you
this
like
stuff
a
works?
sample?
Yes! And he pops out he has an ornate wooden case and he opens up in front of you and there's a gold light shining. And inside are various different vials, different shapes and sizes with different labels on each of them. Most of them are done with skull and crossbones to different varying amounts. Like you were reading a Thai restaurant menu and they were giving you the chili pepper rating.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Yep.
Be careful.
Nice.
We
you'll be
understand this
chasing
is
after your
perfectly.
first-
Okay, so
What would you
I,
like to try?
can I just
I
take
show you.
these and try them on my friend, and I'll come back and buy the rest?
All of the samples? I thought you were trying them here. And now?
No. You're
It's like tasting
store
at an ice
deserves
cream
better than
shop.
that.
You get a little taste and then you buy the box.
How about we pay you in exposure?
Roll me persuasion.
Garbage starts sort
Prank
of backing away
will
towards
be
the door.
echoed across the lands.
Okay. Garbage, you have the box, yeah? The 12.
No, the box on the counter, right?
Oh,
have the
okay.
ones
Yeah,
in my
you're just
backpack.
backing away. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be the closest to the door.
The gnome like kind of rolls his eyes here. It was a 12 for the persuasion check from Lord Fury. My poor gnomish friend here, not very charismatic, rolls a 12 and has a -3 to his modifier, and so he goes,
Yes, exposure! That's what I've been missing! Everyone needs to know about laxatives R Us!
yes, and he like shoves the box at you. This full box of various different strength laxatives you now have in your possession.
Yes, please, and across the
And he plops down a big stack of flyers.
I've been meaning to put these somewhere. If you could put them up around town, that would be wonderful.
Sure,
guys,
sure.
I feel like
We'll
we're
do
adding
that.
on to our.
Belder
I feel like we're adding
reaches
onto our
over,
pile,
grabs the big old bag, and says, "Don't worry, mate. I got you. I know great places to put this."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Kai, what do you want to do?
Kai's just sitting there looking at the absolute shenanigans happening, going, "Ow! This shouldn't be happening." You know what? Okay. You know what? This is fine. This is fine. This is good. We got the things we need. I don't know why we have so many laxatives. Let's call some crossbones on them because that makes no sense. But okay. Let's just
This
keep moving
red
with this.
dragon is releasing his bowels across the countryside. Your name, Laxatives R Us, will be
Yes.
on everyone's mind in all
Yes.
the kingdoms in the land.
Yes!
Would be the
Who
most
needs to
famous
pay
shop in
for
the
a plane
kingdom.
with a banner when you got your own banner coming out the sky from Dragon?
I don't know
By
what
the
a
way, my
plane
cousin
is, but
works
this sounds
for a
amazing.
spa, and she's been looking for a laxative guy, and I could hook you up. So thank you so much for this connection. In fact, could work it out. I won't charge you too much for the referral fee if I do hook you up with my.
Right, but what about these cupcakes? I have already placed so much of my product inside. Am I getting
That
paid
can
for
be your
this?
referral fee. Deal.
And I put my
In
hand out.
exposure, absolutely.
He put his eye. He goes. She looks a little confused, and then he takes her hand and shakes it vigorously.
Oh, this is a wonderful partnership. I cannot wait for this, and
Gives you the cupcakes.
good luck on your quest, friends.
Thank you
Thanks.
very much, there, Goblin Laxative friend.
And I give the laxative infused
Gnome, sorry,
cupcakes
gnome.
to Belda. Belda to
Belda,
carry.
you now have a 12.
Belda,
box of 12.
take them cupcakes.
Yeah. Okay. Any way else that you would like to prepare? You have your 12 laxative infused cupcakes, 20 regular salmonella maybe cupcakes in a bag somewhere.
19.
19. 19. A box of various different strength laxative samples and a sack full of prank-making gear given to you by your Red Dragon patron.
I take the laxative samples box and say,
We could use these on the turkey.
Oh, I like that. That's devious.
All right, think you'll be gobbling
I'm
them
full
right
of
up.
ideas.
Before we head off, can we have a little look in the bag of the prank stuff? I want to
Yes.
see what we actually got to use.
Yes, I'd like to look in as well.
inside, There are 4 kind of paintbrushes and paint rollers, as well as various different colors of paint, anything that you could possibly want, as well as a new type of paint that sprays from a can. It seems to be pressurized in some way as well. There does seem to be whipping cream in a container there in case you needed to use it. A funny party hat as well, and what looks to be a rather large marking implement. People seem to be calling them markers these days. You do also have satchels of confetti, maybe to utilize on some of the underground traps as well. And sure, whatever else you might think you want for some prank making fun.
Now, do we
I
need
will,
anything else before we go?
Are
well,
you-
first I'll
are you
anything that looks
talking to
valuable,
us,
I'll
or are
put
you
in my
asking
bag, but I'll
Daddy
let everyone else
DM?
carry everything else. I'm not muted.
Okay, yeah, no, you're good. So you wanted to
Okay,
grab.
so,
No, you wanted to grab.
sorry, there was a
valuable
delay.
things.
Yeah, I'll grab anything that looks kind of valuable. I'll take, but I'll let everyone else carry anything that's.
What do
not
you
too-
consider valuable as garbage?
Good question. Anything that's shiny.
Confetti?
Confetti?
Confetti,
there's
I
like-
would probably pocket. Yeah,
Yeah, it's got some like shiny bits in it for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
might be worth something.
And Belda, what did you want to say?
No, I was just asking if
go ahead.
Felix was asking a question to you or us. I was.
I believe that was
I was-
character.
I was
voice.
asking the party. When I speak in character voice, I mean to address the party.
Sorry. Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
so,
all good.
Is there anything else that the party thinks they need before infiltrating the Twin Dragon's lair?
I
I think
would
we need to
like.
take a little look
I-
at this
Whoa,
map.
We'll go one at a time because there is a bit of a delay between me talking and everyone else being able to do something. So we'll go with first. Kai, what did you want to do?
If it's possible, could Kai have a singular dandelion?
Yes, absolutely.
Excellent.
You have a singular dandelion that you picked up outside of the laxative maker's house.
I don't know how this is even growing here, but I don't want to know why it's growing because I probably have a good idea why. So I'm
No,
just
you
gonna keep
don't.
that to
Very fertile
myself.
soil.
Is there anything that you would like to pick up, Lord Fury?
I think we've got everything, so I'm okay.
Okay, perfect. Belda, anything else?
We just wanted to have a little look at this mapkin that we got here because I don't know, right? If this dragon can even draw. What if it's still
Yeah.
wrong? We need to have a little look.
No one's looked at it yet. Yeah, so taking a look at your mapkin, which is how did I not think of that? You're brilliant. You look, and it looks rather incomplete when you look at the small square, and then you figure out you must unfold the mapkin into its full 4 square size to be able to see it. Because it starts with, you are here. You think that might mean the jazz club that you started in. There's a weird winding dotted line over to where there it says castle. And there's just like this circle where castle is, an X inside that says lair here.
Seems pretty straightforward to me.
Easy as can be.
So you guys been down
Actually,
this
can I
winding
can
path
I-
before, have
Can I
you?
like roll a? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, you guys been down this winding path before, have you, or something? Because I don't know from this. I don't know a
I
thing.
roll like a.
Look at this.
Is there something I could roll for checking the map and seeing if it's actually familiar to me?
Yeah, so you could do a
Intelligence
couple
or-
of different things here. If you want to do
I have
history
investigation.
so you could do history for history of the area, or you could do survival in case you like to range around the area. Maybe you understand what it's trying to reference to. So either of those two would be good here.
Have the both. I'll do history.
Okay.
Not great. I got a 5.
That's a 5. You look at this and go, yeah, I know it. I know the place.
Can I also
We have
do
to
a roll?
deception.
Yeah, sure.
I'll roll for survival.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know anything from this map, but maybe I could figure it out. That's a 7. It's a map drawn on a napkin. That's
Good
what you
enough
got.
for me.
Oh boy.
Yes, Kai will
Quest
take
is
a
just
crack
gonna
at
be us
it.
Trying to find the cat.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kai, yeah, you
I'll-
guys are all like around the 4 square napkin here.
Yeah.
Just like where, how, what. Kai with the 16. Yeah.
Nice.
Lord Fury, do you want to roll one as well, just in case?
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay. Working together, all of the goblin brains as one. And yes, Kai, you're like, oh, that makes total sense. There's a sign outside of town, and it has a road name on it, and it says that weird winding path. And it seems to have dotted lines as symbols along the path itself.
Okay, guys, I finally figured it out. So I just realized that some of the things on this map are actually words. I didn't realize that just then. So now that we know there are words on here, we can follow those words that have these lines, and we'll be able to follow a path that leads up to the castle we need to go to. It was so simple.
It was in front of us
Kai.
the
Right
whole
beneath our
time.
noses all
You're a
along.
genius.
Brilliant.
All right, now then. Who knows how to actually read a map? Because I just know there's words and there's a place we have to follow. I don't know where we are anymore. Anybody want to take a crack at this?
It says you are here, right here. So that's where
Yes,
we are.
But yes, do they mean like you are here as in like spiritually, emotionally? Like I need to know just for myself. I mean, I think that I'm actually somewhere on a lovely spot in the desert, but clearly it's saying that I'm somewhere in near a laxative shop.
We mean,
That's where
honestly,
we are.
I
To see
think
if I
it
know how a
refers.
map works.
Yeah, you can roll for map working. That's just intelligence. Belda, what
Oh, I
did you
got
want
a
to do?
21.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sweet. Sweet.
Okay, so
Um,
yeah, Belda,
Survival
what do you
would
want
be plus
to do?
2, but if it's just intelligence, it's 19.
Hang on.
I
Belda,
lost
what do
it.
you want to
Don't
do?
worry about it. I've lost it.
Okay. All
It's
right.
fine.
Yeah. Garbage. You understand how map work. Indeed, it does have word and
Yes.
symbol.
I was just excited about that 19, so I apologize
That's
if I
all
talked
good.
over anyone. I've never rolled that high. So.
That Discord seems to have because we are all in very different time zones, chat, there is going to be a significant amount of delay for us on one Discord server. So we will be doing
Right.
our best to make that work, but that will happen from time to time. So just thank you for your patience. Yeah,
Yes, in
absolutely.
character
You know
with
how
the
map
excitable.
work. This map, unfortunately, does not have any form of compass rose that you are familiar with, and or distances to various different things on a scale, or some kind of symbol chart. It is rather rudimentary in its construction here, but you know what? At least Kai seems to know where to go.
Our powers combined, I believe we shall make it to our destination. The one thing that
Now-
worries me is these dogs. Does anyone have a plan for how we'll deal with the guard dogs?
We pet them.
Petting. Sounds
Yeah,
human.
giving them love, cuddles, things that, will calm a dog down. You guys never did animal handling before?
Perhaps
Well,
we could
actually,
buy a
I was
larger
gonna-
dog.
A larger dog.
Larger dog
larger
to beat
dog?
up the smaller dogs.
Wait, okay, pause. Wait a minute. That's
Yes, with
maybe not
paws,
that.
Yes, that's
like
the
this.
dog. That's a dog. Yes, they have paws.
No,
Okay,
not,
then.
okay. Let's try not to have a dog eat a dog. It's not a dog eat dog world anymore, I think.
Have you been out there lately?
Uh,
Mean streets.
I
the
mean,
village?
does walking outside and shaking hands with a random stranger telling him about my goddess count?
What are we going to do with you, Kai? You've strayed
Oh,
so far
Kai.
from the goblin path.
Koi, my
So-
friend, we're stood outside a laxative shop. You gotta understand that this world ain't as rosy as you like, and you want it to be. I commend you on your spirit. You're doing your best, but this world ain't kind to people like you, and that's why you got us here to make the harder decisions, such as I can speak to animals. So why don't I just talk to the dogs? See
Like the
what we
animals?
can,
That's so cool!
They
What are you going to tell them?
they might have a price. They might want cupcakes. They might want
Ooh.
cuddles. They might want a chance to bite their owner's ankles. We could give them
Ooh.
that.
Oh, make them our allies.
Yes.
Precisely.
Strength in
Animals
numbers.
are way better than people anyway. We can make friends with them anytime. It's all good.
Very good.
I like
I
this.
trust you, Belda.
Yes.
You
know
may
what?
be
That sounds like a
mistaken in
good
that,
idea.
but you know what? Let's go for it.
Sounds
All
good
right,
to
then
me.
Let's be on our way.
Sure.
Does anyone have like a
And-
grappling hook? I feel like we should always have a grappling hook for every adventure. It just seems. don't
I can
yeah.
fly.
Yeah, looking at a pocket. Lord Fury not only has rope and a grappling hook, but can also fly?
with his
Wait,
winged
well-
boots.
What?
You sure?
where'd you
That
get
sounds
those?
awesome.
Sure.
Got his air
One
Jordans
second.
on.
And he puts his boots on and he uses them. I guess he does a little jump, and you quickly realize that he's very unproficient at using them because he can only fly upside down with his boots, kind of dragging his body wherever he wants to fly.
But he
See?
doesn't
We'll be
fly.
unstoppable.
Riches, goblin sensibilities, and he jumps up and down and says,
I shall write many songs about your flight, your capabilities of aerial acrobatics.
Yes.
Aerobatics. I've just coined a new word. Being the bard. that
My
I am.
glorious evil must be spread across the lands.
We're
Upside
not
down.
evil anymore, I guess, but we'll work on that. But yes, the flying's great. Love it.
So how do
Where
we
did
use
you
this
get
in our
the-
plan?
Yeah, so
Carry us to the castle.
just hold on, like a barrel of monkeys chained to each other, flying towards the castle.
All right, make
"They're
it.
little goblins."
Hold on to each other.
My hair's very strong, so someone's just holding on to my ponytail, just for dear
I
life.
think I should be on the bottom, having probably the lowest strength, I would imagine.
I think I have the lowest strength. It's an 8.
We're
I
matched.
have an 8 too,
Maybe
by
we
the
should
way.
both grab a leg.
Oh, it's 3. It's 3 that have 8s. It's okay. You all grab on to Belda, who is the strongest because of some magically enhanced gauntlets. And you all fly at a standard walking speed because that's what the winged boots do. Down the weirdly winding path
Along the way, I play my bagpipes.
Yes. Announce the aerial attack.
towards the Benedict Castle. Yes. An hour or so passes of travel. You're all feeling rather
Flight of the
exhausted.
goblins.
Holding on. And the castle comes into view. Its soaring peaks and spires and 20-foot-high stone walls appear in front of you, and you see various guardsmen walking about on the tops of the walls this late night. But you are flying. How do you want to do this? You're in control here, Lord Fury, because you can fly and everyone's holding on to you. But we have this mass of barrel of monkey goblins flying towards the castle.
Is there some kind of important like central building, preferably with a nice large window or balcony?
Helicopter landing pad?
Sure. Yeah, helicopter landing pad. So the castle has large walls around the outside, but there is a centralized, somewhat palatial-looking building that has a very large stained glass window in the shape of a rose.
Do we need
I think we should land there, huh?
Do we need to roll perception for
Would you like
any
to?
of this to kind of get a better idea? Like maybe
Yeah,
with
you
perception we might
absolutely
spot
can.
something. Okay. Belda wants to do perception check.
Sure,
Thank
go
you.
for it.
Our
Oh,
bitch gets a 15.
I don't know nothing.
Yeah, it's dark out here, and you do see some of the guards meandering along the walls. It does look like, however, one of them has spotted you because you are a mass of goblins flying towards the castle in the air, and he just looks and cocks his head to the side and points, and then shouts, yeah, with the bagpipes going, and then shouts over the side, "Hey, I think there's goblins flying at us!" And he looks over and says, "African or European goblins?"
Garbage yells,
Cake delivery!
Hey, they have cupcakes. Well, I do like cupcakes. Maybe we should let them in. Well, it looks like they're coming over the wall. Where should they land? The window seems nice. And they're just yelling back and forth as you're flying in with your bagpipes playing.
All right, lads, listen. Dragon Cakes are doing a new drone delivery system. We are here to bring you the most delicious cakes you
Yeah,
ever seen in your life.
Roll me a persuasion check because they really like cakes. Roll it at advantage, so give it to me twice and we'll take the higher. They really want these cakes. They want to believe. That's an 18. Okay.
18.
Okay. We take the
All right.
18 on this, and they, hey, gather the lads! We got cakes! Oh, I wonder who did this. And then another guy comes trotting up, and he takes off his dragon cultist mask because all of them are wearing these ridiculous face coverings. And he's,
Do you think the boss remembered it's my birthday? Oh, that's so nice of him that he ordered a cupcakes for. That's right.
oh, this is great. And you guys land down, and they're all crowding around you. There seems to be, maybe 8 to 10 of them here, and they're all taking off their masks and looking at these goblins that are delivering cupcakes. What do you want to do?
how many of them are there?
8 to 10? They're just
Right.
crowding
Begrudgingly,
you
I pull out my non-laxative cupcakes,
yes.
knowing what they're humans. Or
Yes, most
what-
of them are
Okay.
most of them are human-ish looking. They're much taller than you. Some of them are, there's a dwarf or two, and then, an elf
Okay.
or something.
Them's much
think- I
more
think that
susceptible to
the-
bad chicken.
Right, that's my plan. Right, so I'm thinking it might have the laxative effect, regardless. So I begrudgingly pull out 8 to 10 of my own non-spiked.
We'll call it
cupcakes to
8. We'll call it 8 so you have an actual number, and you
Okay.
start handing them out. And the whole group, as the ones saying it's about his birthday, the dwarf goes,
Oh, that's wonderful. Happy birthday to you.
I play along with my bagpipes.
Yeah, and they just start singing for him here as all the cupcakes are passed around, and he starts crying a little bit.
I didn't know the bossy liked me that much. It's the first birthday he's ever remembered.
And yeah, you have delivered all of the cupcakes to these mans, and they are eating them happily. One of them goes,
We'll just have to go
They're
into
tasting
the
all fun.
palace to deliver the invoice to the
Yes.
exchequer.
Well,
Yeah,
we
the-
also have to.
All right, that makes perfect sense.
We also have to deliver some of these cupcakes to your boss, and we'll be able to bring them to you more often. Can you point us the way? Maybe take us there or something like that.
He's like, as he like polishes off the cupcake in one bite. Right, I can take you there. It's the big door that says dungeon here.
Oh.
And he walks
That
you over to the
seems pretty
giant
obvious.
double
Love good
door
design.
with a sign on top of it that says Dragon Dungeon here. Big arrow pointing down.
I think we should go in there.
I say sneakily.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Where are the traps? Or is this door trapped? Like, do we know
asked the guy.
if we open this
can
door,
you
are
tell
we
us
in
where the
danger?
traps are? So we
Are you leading us into a trap? Because we want to know if we're going
Alright.
into a trap.
Right, there are plenty of traps down there, but I'm not the trap guy. It didn't come with the little text at the bottom there that says, hey, there are traps here, here, and here for delivery instructions.
You don't have
No,
to know
I
if the
think-
trap guy is up at
I
this
think the
hour,
boss
do you?
forgot about that. Could you give us a little hint? Could you tell us? I think when he did the order, he just forgot.
Oh, I want you to know
He
that
was
I
so
would love.
excited about your birthday, you know?
It's not my birthday, it was the lads. Regardless, the boss decided that he was going to test the traps on the trap guy.
Oh, eat it when that
And
happens.
he's not returned.
The traps are functional.
Hmm.
After you.
Right.
I say to my companions, turning towards the door.
Yes, good luck!
And just walks away to go join his friends at the birthday party that they're having.
Hey.
I have an
Sure.
investigation skill.
Yes, would you like to
I
utilize
investigate for traps.
that? On the
Okay.
door itself, absolutely.
All right. It's not a great skill, but here we go. 13.
Doesn't appear to be trapped. Doesn't even appear to be locked. Just looks like a big ol' imposing wooden door.
Once again, I say,
After you. It should
Onwards then.
be safe, at least for a moment.
I look at Kai. Kai looks like the most.
Guy, do you take the lead?
amiable.
He's like sort of sweating. He's like, I've never been really the first guy kind of goblin.
But you're a good guy, and you like to help your friends, unlike all of us.
I
But-
mean, that's correct, but I'm pretty weak, so
Come
I
on,
think
guy.
somebody
What would the goddess do?
Oi, let your faith lead the way.
Maybe you should stop and say a little prayer.
He like starts thinking back to what his goddess told him earlier, and he's like sweating even more. He's like, you know what? Caution to the wind. You know, for no time at the present. And he
That's
Try-
the goblin spirit I've been trying to rise from you. Yes.
is it though? Like it's not. And he
We'll
and
be
he,
right
like,
behind you.
He walks up to the door and he tries to push it open. Would he need a strength check for this?
No. But you do realize after pushing a couple of times that the doors are pulls.
I'm not the brightest tomato in the carrot field. I'm sorry. And he pulls the wooden door.
Yeah.
to open it.
And it opens, and there's
It's a
just
fire code issue, you know. They have to open outward.
I love that this dragon has tested the traps on the trap guy as probably killing him, but they're paying attention to the fire codes just in case.
It
Fire
does make
killer.
sense that dragons would know a thing or two about fire codes.
Very true. So You open the door and it creaks outwards, and there's a stairwell that spirals inwards and downwards, torches lighting the way every so often. It descends rather quickly.
I try to stick to the back of the group and follow them along.
Could Kai use? Are there any like torch? Is it like really? So it's really dark in here, or is it just sort of like slightly
there
dark?
are torches on the walls as it curves around. So I would call it dim lighting unless you're near a torch.
Oh, fair enough.
I have a candle.
Yeah, Bella,
5
what's up?
candles.
I have a question
Yes.
for Daddy DM. So I've got I've not used D&D Beyond before, so I'm a little.
Yeah, me either. This is gonna be great.
I have senses with like perception, investigation, and insight.
Yes.
Are those things I can use?
Yes.
Right.
So, perception is like what you see around you. You did that when you were coming over the wall. It gives you a better idea of what you're looking at, what you can hear, what you can smell, and things like that. Insight is more for people, so you get a feeling of like their body posture, their language, the way that they're acting, trying to get a sense of like how they feel or if they're lying to you, things like that. And the last one you said was investigation. That is like getting close up onto something and getting like your hands on it, getting really near it to be able to figure out things about it.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah, and you can always be like, hey, I want to make a perception check here to like listen for a thing.
I
we'll
would
take
like
that
to
into
do a
account.
perception check.
Sure, yeah. As you guys begin to like, make your way down the stairs here, sure, roll me a perception check. Let's see what happens.
Roll mine too.
Yeah, okay.
Huh?
17 for Belda. Looks good. Garbage at the back. 19 at the back of the line because you're still at the top here as you're going away. You hear another rousing cheer for the birthday boy as it seems that they have opened up a rather nice cask of wine to celebrate here. So it seems that you've started a party. Very, very good.
Nice. That's great. Distracted guard's
we'll
always a
down.
bonus.
Yeah, we'll give Belda what you get with your perception check here in a second. I know that Kai, you kind of, it sounded like you wanted to do something.
Oh no,
You were
no,
asking
no.
about the
Just
lighting?
yeah. So I was going to have Kai possibly use Sacred Flame just to illuminate the area more, but considering that we're all goblins and I'm pretty sure we have dark vision, I don't think
good.
it's oh sweet.
Yeah, so goblins do have dark vision. Everything's just kind of in blacks and whites when you're in darkness. But you like when you're around these torches and things like that, it's plenty well lit for your goblin-y eyes. I wouldn't worry about it too much. That being
Lovely.
said, Belda, with a 17, as you're making your way down these stairs, you hear an echoing sound, an echoing growl, multiple growls, very low and rumbly. They seem large and intimidating.
Guys, I'm hearing something. We might want to take this a bit slowly, because I think we found the dogs, maybe even the turkey. I ain't heard no yet, but if I do, I'll tell you. But we need to be careful. We need to watch out for these dogs.
Would you like to move?
All right,
stealthily?
deciding my lust for potential treasures ahead outweighs my fear of the unknown. So I volunteer begrudgingly to sneak ahead with my stealth skill, see if I can sight of what's
Scout
ahead
it out.
without anyone
Yeah.
noticing.
Okay. And you sneak past everyone here, and as they're on the
I get a
stairs to
15.
try and get forward, and you roll a 15 as you make your way down the last about 10 feet of spiraling staircase down to the bottom. And at the bottom, you see 4 large, furry forms. And then your eyes adjust, and you note that it's 3 rather small furry forms. And they are all snoring and kicking their little legs and seemingly shivering uncontrollably. Their little eyelids closed seem to be covering over too large of eyes for them, and they have very big, floppy ears that stick up like that. The last form that you thought was furry is, in fact, feathery. And as it sleeps peacefully, it...
I look at the puppies specifically and lick my chops. I pull out my dagger and look at it for a moment, considering this becoming a meal. Then I remember Belda has animal empathy, and Belda is much larger than me, and I consider it for too long probably before sneaking back.
Before turning back.
And I say,
Belda, there seem to be 3 puppies and a turkey, and I didn't eat any of them. You should be. They're sleeping. I don't know. You want to go talk to them? You want to wake them up, or I could try to sneak past them. Does anyone have Lord Fury? Do you want to fly through there? I don't.
Wait,
I'm
wait.
open to suggestions here.
Well, I mean, hang on. So you said there's 3 dogs and 1 turkey, right? And
Yes.
we've got 3
Precisely.
goblins and 1 genius. So we should take them. Huh?
As pets?
As companions.
I call
think I
dibs
could
on the
manage that.
turkey!
That sounds like a good idea, actually.
Right?
Is the turkey large enough for me to ride? Just a random question.
It's like actual turkey size. It might be a little bit small for you to ride as a mount. You could ride it, but it wouldn't function as you want it to. Is
Does
all
it
I'm
function
saying.
about as well as Lord Fury's boots?
Probably less so, but you could definitely try.
You could at least throw it at enemies.
True.
It's a ranged
it's
weapon.
a backup in case I break a leg or something. So, do want that turkey. So,
Belda, do you procure for me the affection of the turkey, the loyalty?
I mean, I could work on it, yeah. But what I wanted to ask is, look at them puppies down there. They look really cold. Maybe we could, produce flame or create a little, nice warm place for them. Maybe is anyone able to conjure a blanket? Like, I would like to, offer them friendship and actually give them friendship because they'll be better. They'll be more loyal to us in the end.
Necessary
You a human?
good doing.
You a human that's been transfigurated into the form I see before me?
There may have been a time when I went on to D&D Beyond and didn't have the character pack for making myself goblin. Them things happen sometimes. But I'm goblin through and
This is
through.
getting very meta. But regardless, I don't care about the puppies. You can burn them if that's what your desire is, or whatever you're saying.
Burn the puppies. That's me.
No, they're useful minions.
Don't get mad at me. Belda said Belda wanted to burn the puppies. Something about
No, I
fire and
didn't. I
puppies.
said I
wasn't
wanted to
paying
keep them
attention.
warm. I didn't want to roast them. Just because you're
Keep them
getting a
warm
turkey doesn't mean you're better than anyone else.
Whatever. Get them close to the singe them.
You're
I don't
acting
care.
real garbage right
I
now.
want the turkey.
So, as you're arguing loudly in the stairwell, it does echo. And
no.
you hear some rousing from down the stairs there. And
You're up. Belda, go.
I would.
from the turkey.
Belda, it's your clue. Your cue.
I would like to speak with animals.
You cast it. What does your spell look like when you cast it? Just give it some flavor. It could be anything.
I cast Speak with Animals, and an almost imperceptible field of green rubbish comes pouring out and just slowly settles over the dog that's closest to us.
And it seems
stare
to
at it in
gain
wonderment.
some more consciousness in its eyes, and it looks up at you and says, I can understand you.
That's good. That's good. Good.
William Shatner, the
I've
turkey.
always wanted to be able to understand you too.
My world has opened up before me. I feel my consciousness expanding.
The other dogs are just going, and just very nervously
Can
looking
we
around.
understand the turkey, or is it just like gobbling to us?
Well, that's the dog. It's one of the dogs. The
Oh, the
turkey
dog. Oh,
is looking around just gobbling. No,
see.
unfortunately, it's Belda is speaking dog to the dog, but the dog is feeling very interesting about this whole communication thing.
So, do you have a name? Can I call you by anything?
A name.
Do you know what a
Some-
name is?
Call me Muttley. Others
Muttley.
call me Shivers. On account of the
And he like shakes for like 30 solid seconds, just sitting there, not talking and shaking because of that.
All right then, my boy. You seem like a nice lad, and I just wanted to have a little chat with you about your life here. Are you happy?
Am I happy? I feel content. They do feed me. But happiness is something I do not know. What is this feeling? Happy.
Have you ever wished for more? Have you ever wished for better? Do you want better food, better lighting? You want some grass to pop at your little feetsies
I have
on?
only known the dungeon. I
I
do
think
not
we
know
need to
of
change
this
that.
grass or better.
These are very concerned with good lighting. Is known.
Well, how about we take you on a little walk? Would you like to go on a walk, my friend?
A walk. A walk. A walk. A walk. A walk. And like for everyone else, it's just like when a dog gets excited about going outside and going on a walk, they kind of just start like hopping up and down and tippy tapping at you and barking a little bit. Yes, apparently walk is a universally known word. And when you say it, even the ones that you can't communicate with understand the word walk and are very excited about it. The turkey seems, however, nonplussed about the entire situation. It's just like,
Elda, read the room. Turkey, not looking a little peeved.
Question. Is there anything else I could do? Can I cast Speak with Animals again onto the
oh,
turkey?
it's good. You just need to address the turkey. Because it's a different
Oh!
language with the turkey than you'd be speaking with the dog.
Right, so I can just say turkey.
Be like, hey, turkey, what's up? Turkey,
All
I'm
right,
addressing
so
you
now
now.
now that I've sufficiently riled up the dogs in a good way,
Yes,
I
they're
turn to
all,
the
like,
turkey.
around you, like swirling around, waiting for their walk.
I turn to the turkey and I say, so do you think you're a dog or do they think you're a turkey? No, wait.
Oh, you can talk to me.
Do they think you're a dog or do you think they're all turkeys?
What's a turkey? Who's a turkey? Oh, oh. You can understand me.
It's like, sir,
I can't-
you're
Oi.
turkey.
Sir, are you aware that you're a turkey?
Sir, you are a turkey. I don't know how to break this to you.
Hey, you know what, friend? Don't worry about it. Turkey, oh no, turkey. You look great today. I just want to say that your feathers are just
Thank you.
shining, and
that's
you
it.
got this like
You'll be my
really
pet
happy glow
companion.
to you. Garbage. I'm getting to it. All right.
Garbage.
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 Garbage. I'm getting to it. All right. Turkey, you see this green fella over here, the one that just won't shut up. He wants to be your friend.
What's a friend?
Someone that treats you well and likes you and maybe uses you for a lot of things that you shouldn't be doing. Use you as a pack mule. You can carry all
Good,
this
I won't
stuff.
eat it. I will not eat it.
You will not get eaten. It's
that sounds good.
pretty sweet gig, honestly.
That sounds nice. But we're supposed to be guarding the dungeon, and you're intruders.
We're not intruders. We just brought the cupcakes for the guard's birthday, and we've come downstairs for an invoice getting signed. That's all.
What's a cupcake?
It's a delicious treat that people have
Treat?
to celebrate.
I like treat.
You
I
want
like
a
to
treat?
celebrate. Yes.
Garbage.
I
Garbage
produced
has not
another.
heard any of this,
Wait a
too, so
minute.
you had to like
Wait a
tell
minute.
him.
Oh,
As
yes.
I'm reaching into my
sorry.
backpack.
Sorry, I should.
Oh, you're right.
should,
I don't understand.
Yeah. All right, Garbage. Here's the thing. This turkey, he's going to be on our side, but he really wants a treat. Can you give him one of your cupcakes?
Reach into my backpack, and as my hand is grasping one of the cupcakes, I think for a moment.
I don't know if the turkey would be cool with the chicken thing. It could have laid it, aren't they?
I turn to the turkey and I say, "Hey, turkey, do you know? Oh, sorry. Do you know what cannibalism
Vegan?
is? Do you understand the concept?
Cannibal, Precious. What's a cannibal?
Garbage. It's fine. You didn't have a clue. Give him the cake.
Very reluctant about this. I'm
reluctant.
don't like what I'm doing as I hand the raw chicken cupcake towards the turkey, looking at my hand and hoping it doesn't get attacked in any way.
And the turkey, kind of waddles up, flaps its wings a little bit, and then just starts like pecking into it really hard into your hand. And just like every time, it's just like ow, 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 ow. Is it very messily? Like the cupcake gets strewn everywhere.
It's my bagpipe hand.
And yeah, it consumes-ish the cupcake.
Okay.
Did you
And
like
it
that
seems
turkey?
Okay with it?
Was it good? Did it taste nice?
It was good, Precious. It was very good.
Would you like to come along
You'll
with
be
us?
my.
We could
Will
be
it be my-
friends. You get many more cupcakes.
Few more.
I don't understand.
More treats? More treats? Yes. Yes. What about treats for my friends?
And he's like clearly talking about his little Chihuahua-esque dog friends.
Garbage. We got a situation. The
What's
turkey's
going on?
asking. The turkey wants the dogs to get treats too. I don't know if we got enough cupcakes for that.
I have
What do
like
we do?
10 cakes left, right? Of the non-laxative variety. Is
Yes,
that right? Okay.
yes. Potentially
have an
okay,
idea.
well, inhabited.
Lord Fury has an idea.
Fury,
Let me
tell
try
us.
this. Lord Fury reaches into the prank bag that we have with us with the supplies and pulls out the can of whipped cream.
Yes.
Ah.
This
Very,
might do. Hold still, Garbage.
And he just sprays it like all over his hands and his
Yeah.
arms and like legs. It's like,
This might do. You are now the treat.
The dogs
You
Oh
just
God.
get dinner the
go
floor.
to licking.
These puppies away from me. Ah.
And they just
I'm
like
just
lick, lick,
despairing.
lick, just and the
Completely
bird
disgusted.
absolutely is just like just like getting some of the whipped
Why,
cream on your
Lord
body as you're
Fury,
getting
why?
peck that. Yeah, that was. a
They
brilliant
love
idea.
you.
Fantastic.
Aw, isn't that just precious? They really like you.
Just want the
Aw.
puppies as far away as possible. I prefer the bird, the turkey pecking me to the puppies' adorableness. I hate it so much. I'm doing my best not to kick them away.
Oh, Precious,
Okay.
this was good, Precious. We will go with you. Yes, we are in agreement.
So,
Do we need to shake on it?
They know that trick.
Should we shake on it?
It extends a large turkey wing because apparently it understands the custom of shaking and clasps your goblin hand and shakes it.
I
There's
shake
nothing
the turkey
scarier
wing and
than a
say,
turkey's firm handshake.
Yes, turkey firm handshake.
Behold your new master, Turkey.
What's he saying, Precious?
Family builder.
Precious, what's he saying?
Oh, don't worry about it, my sweet. I was having a laugh and didn't even recognise what he was saying. I don't have a clue.
All right.
Just
I won't
trust
worry
the
about
birds.
He may have to repeat himself.
All right. Now ask the puppies and the turkey if they know how to get to the next level of the dungeon without triggering any traps.
Of course. All right. My little band of merry brothers. My animal companions. I've got a question for you. So listen, we want to go down, rest the dungeon, get to the dragon, get the invoice signed, and then take you all out for more treats, right? But we can't do that. We can't do that if we die. So, do you know where the traps are? And do you know how we could avoid them, maybe?
We've never been outside this room. And you look like just beyond, and there's a hallway, and it's got like a baby gate that covers a little bit of the ground there. And clearly they've been kept on this side the entire time. What is a trap?
Well, how can I explain this in ways that you might understand? A trap is the opposite of a treat.
Well,
You know how
I
good
like
treat
treats.
is?
yes.
Trap bad. Trap is bad.
Trap bad.
And you hear the dogs are like yipping, trap bad, trap. Turkey's like, what's going on, Precious? Precious, what's going on?
Don't
Why
worry
is the
about it,
turkey
my little
upset?
turkey friend. No, please. This is all going so wrong. Don't talk to them. They don't understand you. It scares them. Turkey, it's fine. It's fine, my friend. Listen.
It's fine. Turkey, it's fine. You ate a chicken. You ate a chicken cupcake, but it's fine. It's fine.
The dogs are just
The less the
learning
turkey
some
knows
new
about the
things.
cupcake, the better.
The dogs have just learned that a trap is bad, and they're just
Traps are
repeating that.
Traps
Traps
are
are
bad.
bad.
Traps are bad. And then it starts repeating exactly what you're saying.
Okay, goblin friends. This hasn't gone quite how I expected. They're all very stressed out right now.
Maybe we
But I
should just
think-
go see if there's a trap on the next door to the next level. But are there any more pranks we can leave here before we
Well,
continue?
why don't we see what's behind the baby
Stealing
gate?
the
'Cause
dogs
maybe there's
is a pretty
someone
good
there
prank
to
already.
True.
So,
Okay.
as we decide what we are going to do next, we're going to take a quick bio break here since we're about halfway through our session. We're going to step away to use the restroom, get water, coffee, etc., etc., etc. Thank you for joining us here today for Goblin on Everyone Games, because everyone does indeed game. We will be right back. Welcome back to Goblin at the Everyone Games event, where everyone does indeed game. We are raising awareness for accessibility in gaming, specifically of the tabletop role-playing game variety. Please visit www.everyone-games.com for more information, where we are also helping to raise money for able gamers and special effects. Where we left off, we had our party recruit 3 chihuahuas and a turkey. So, what do you want to do now?
So I've been bored this whole time, and I was playing my bagpipes and went into a Arctic trance, and I come out of it and say,
I've had a vision. There are creatures watching us. And I don't know if they are or not, or if it was just some strange dream from the muse, but if they are watching, I hope they will consider donating to a charity. Yes, I'm sorry. What were we talking about? I just sorry, sometimes I trance out.
Perfect.
Do hope they donate though to good causes.
Excellent.
Street.
Yeah, so there's a baby gate in front of you. Did you want to do any more pranking in the area, or was...
oh yeah, is there anything in the, what's the
Stealing
rest
the-
of the room look like? Is it just empty, or is there?
Can we look past the baby gate?
Yeah, sure. You absolutely can. So, like, you've come down, and it's basically at the foot of the stairs here. It's just kind of this open, stone-floored area, torches on the walls here, where they've got these dogs, like, chained up to the wall, and the turkey chained up to the wall. And just beyond that, it seems that the hallway kind of, like, narrows down after the room here, and there's a small wooden baby gate across it, and the hallway continues onwards until you see it kind of, like, veer off to the right.
We have at least any fart spray or stink bombs?
Yes,
Anything of that nature?
sure. Absolutely.
Okay.
I think we should fart spray and move on.
All right.
What say
Spray.
you all?
So
Yes,
agree.
It's the classic.
you just wanna fart spray an empty room?
On the way out, yes. Just, prank. Just a prank, bro.
Sounds like a good prank.
Right.
I
But
mean,
first,
do you really-
I think we should check the next door for traps and such and have an exit plan, because it's fart spray some serious stuff. We're not going to want to hang around.
We should drop
Well,
it all on
You
the way
might
out.
want to warn the chihuahuas. I hear they have powerful olfactory capabilities, so they might want to be. We should have them go first into the next level to save their little puppy noses. Yes, yes. I love animals.
I think we need to check if the baby gate is trapped. Because what if the turkey actually got it open, but they didn't want the animals getting out, so they left a trap there, just in case?
Yes.
You might be right,
This
actually.
baby's on.
Hmm.
I think we need to have a little look at the old baby gate.
So want to go
Yeah.
investigate the baby gate?
Let me have a
I
look.
will
Make sure
investigate
it's not
Lord
trapped.
Fury.
And I just open the gate.
Oh. You open the gate. Lord Fury, roll me a dexterity saving throw as a scythe drops down from the ceiling and attempts to cut you in half.
I
That is
rolled a
21.
21.
You dodge out of the way, but it does clip you in the ankle here for 4 points of damage. And you just get, and you're on the other side as this, like, swinging axe comes through.
I have deducted with my genius that this was trapped. However, it has been disarmed. We may proceed.
You listen to it, and it goes click, 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 click.
You
It
must
seems to
hurry
be
before
a
it resets.
Self-rearming trap.
Come on, everybody, quickly!
We gotta run. We gotta run. We gotta go.
As I walk
Do
past
we need to
Lord
roll
Fury,
anything?
I say,
Chris?
I'm not putting this part in the song. This adventure.
No,
Belda,
no,
with the
don't do
trap
this.
currently disabled as it's being cranked back up, no, there's nothing that you need to do to roll. You just go. You
Sweet.
just tell me you're
Okay.
going.
Yeah.
But what happens behind you is that the turkey goes, Precious, where are you going, Precious? We're chained to the wall, Precious! And everyone runs through where the trap was and the baby gates. And now you're on the other side, and like all of the dogs and turkeys are just like watching down the hallway where you have abandoned them on the other
I
side.
forgot to free them. I need to go back. I need to go back.
them and say, "Come on, let's go."
Wait, I mean, is there a way to like? Okay, I don't know if this is possible to do, but could Keixis possibly use guiding bolt to set them free? Is that a thing he can do?
Well, I think so. Guiding bolt is a manifestation of your religious energy light. Unfortunately, I don't think it interacts with metal chains to the effect that you would want it to, and you would know that.
Can anybody pick locks or anything like that?
I have I can do frostbite. Would that be cold enough to break the chains?
Maybe if you do frostbite and then I smash it with the mace?
Crowbar.
Crowbar?
We could do that, but we got to get back there real quick because otherwise that trap's going to get us on the way back.
Right. Let's go.
Why do we care about these puppies again? I did kind of want the turkey, but maybe we could grab it
You
on the
want
way
the
out.
turkey? You're getting the puppies as well. Come on.
It's the package deal.
I just don't understand goblins
So-
anymore.
Just because I'm sick of this, I will sneak back through the trap and try not to trigger it as I go through. What would I roll for that? Just let's see.
Attempting to not trigger. Basically, you gotta roll. You either gotta roll to disable it or figure out how to stop it from doing its thing,
Did I
or
perhaps?
investigate it and figure out how it's triggered.
I'll investigate it.
Okay.
The best way. I got a 19.
It looks like it is distinctly just triggered by opening the gate itself.
So I
So
could
if you open the
Gamble
gate,
over the gate.
so if you go over the gate, the trap doesn't function.
And we carry the animals over the gate.
Okay.
Are we tall enough? Because we're goblins. We
I have
don't know.
acrobatics. I could try to
Gate's
like.
Topped by the
chest
baby
high
gate.
for you. It's like chest
Okay.
high. You could like
We could throw the dogs
push
over.
them over. Yeah, it's probably fine. It's not
Turkey's gonna
that
be an
tall.
issue.
You're just very short, right? That's the only difference there. But
I
yeah,
attached the winged boots that Lord Fury has to the turkey somehow to.
Lord Fury could use the wing boots and just start carrying some turkeys and dogs, much like he carried you the 20 miles
Lord
to
Fury.
get to this location in the air.
Lord Fury, tie me over the baby gate, and then I
Uppies.
shall use Lord
Puppies.
Fury. And then I shall use my crowbar to release the animals. Then you could fly us back one by one.
You've got a deal. Yes.
And I put on my boots again, the winged boots, and
Yes.
I fly upside down and I grab you and carry you over.
And you go over, and the scythe seems disappointed at not being able to be dropped down on top of anything again as you head back over to where the dogs and turkey are.
Okay, do your thing.
All right. I go to the dogs first, I guess, and I. Do they seem okay with my presence now? They're like
Yeah,
with
they
this?
seem acceptable with
Okay.
it, right? They all
You go
are
to
constantly
the-
shaking, but that's just them.
All right, I still keep my distance just because I don't like puppies, and I try to. I guess can I crowbar the chains from the wall?
You
That
can
work?
certainly try.
Okay, I don't have a lot of strength, but I'll try. Would that
That's
just be a
it's
strength
definitely
check?
an athletics check.
Athletics,
to
I've got
crowbar something
that.
off. If you have something
Alright.
like a lockpick, you could take a look at using your lockpicking tools on some locks.
No, I got athletics is probably gonna be my best bet here with the crowbar.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, go ahead, roll it up.
All right, I got an 11.
You
11?
push and you strain as you try to pop the chains off the wall, but you're gonna need some kind of help here.
Lord Fury, are you been bulking up? You been eating your protein lately?
You know it.
Pulls out his mace.
Just start hitting stuff. Sure. We'll call this with the help action. So, Garbage, please roll me athletics again with advantage this time, as you have some help by your goblin friend hitting things with a mace.
Fingers crossed. I got an 18 this time.
Yeah, roll it again just in case it's a nat 20 for whatever reason, and we'll move on from there because it is with advantage.
18 again.
Dope, double 18s. And everyone down the hallway on the other side of the baby gate just hears a bunch of metal clanging sounds and the grunting sounds of goblins doing physical labor. As eventually, popping off the walls, you have now chain leashes for your dogs and turkey.
Nice. I grabbed the turkey leash.
I grabbed the 3 dog leashes.
You have 3 dog leashes. I'm sure this will be fine. And you head back towards the baby gate with all of them in tow.
All right.
Okay.
We work out. We work out the logistics of passing all the animals over the
Yeah,
gate.
you just you guys on one side push them over, and then the other side accepts them and places them gently on the ground, avoiding opening like the gate in any way, as the scythe sits there menacingly waiting. Yeah,
Right,
eventually
let's
that
blow
happens.
this popsicle stand, goblins.
And so you
Forward.
Onwards.
pick him up and drag him over again.
You betcha.
Awesome. Yeah. And you end up on the other side. And now the hallway does continue onwards for a bit before it takes a rather sharp right-hand 90-degree turn, continuing deeper into the Dungeon of the Dragon.
I slap Kai on the shoulder and say, "Lead onward, leader."
Okay. And he lets out a long exhale and he just goes, I was not prepared for today. Okay. And just slowly mopes his way over to the deeper
Yeah,
into the
next
dungeon.
thing. Yeah, and you go to the next section of our particular dungeon here.
We have to clarify something very important, though. Is everybody holding their own dog, or is Lord Fury just with 3 dogs now?
I'll take a
turkey.
dog.
Okay. Kai, do you
I'll
want a
take
dog?
I would love a dog.
Okay,
I
so
would
we all
definitely
have
love a
our
dog.
own
Everyone
dogs.
has
Perfect.
a dog, and Garbage has a turkey. So we're all doing great now. This is fantastic. We all have animal companions. They seem happy to be going on a walk, right? They're like kind of trotting along next to everyone here, and they're just like sniffing at stuff. They've never been over here before. This is awesome. Yeah, the turkey keeps pecking kind of incessantly at your bag, Garbage, where the rest of the cupcakes are. So
Hey.
it knows. It
End it off.
knows.
I say,
Okay.
Belda, can you tell this turkey to chill?
Garbage, I'm gonna do it for you this one time, but you're gonna have to learn animal
These
instincts.
cupcakes are an important component of our plans, so
Of course,
You
of
know.
course. Turkey, my friend, my lover, my pal,
What? Precious?
Garbage's new
What is
best
it,
friend.
Precious?
I know you really like the cupcake, and I know you love treats, but
Yes.
we've got to do this before we can get any more treats. We've just not got a lot of time today, so if you have patience, my love.
Patience? Precious? What's patience?
It's when you wait for something, and you wait.
How long,
You-
Precious? How long?
I think we got about an hour left on this.
Or 6.
on this quest.
Precious?
The cupcake will be in your stomach all that time. Don't worry, it will keep sustaining you until we get back.
And the turkey, if a turkey could look downtrodden, looks downtrodden, but accepting of your explanation that it needs to have patience, a word it does not understand.
I told you I was good with animals. What can I say?
You're definitely earning your keep here today, Builder. Now, Kai, our glorious leader, our fearless leader, please keep going and just let us know if you see anything that looks dangerous.
There is
Kai-
something dangerous, Kai. There is something very dangerous. A door.
Kai is trying his best to keep a brave face, and he's not really looking anymore because he's got a lot of thoughts going through his brain. So the first thing that comes out of his mouth after Garnet says that, he goes, "Hey guys, what's brown and sticky? A stick." He's like trying to hide the panic on his face. It's
As he's
not
sweating
working.
profusely.
That's truly amusing and laughs heartily.
So, getting closer into the dungeon, I would like Kai to make a perception of the area to see if it may possibly be booby trap. Would it be perception or investigation?
Perception is good for noticing things while you're approaching it, and investigation is much better for I'm here looking at this thing and I get to put my hands on it and get closer to it and kind of take a better look at it. So perception here is perfect.
All right, I'll have him do a quick perception roll. 19 overall.
19. You see in front of you the most dangerous thing that you could ever see. A door! But also in front of it, there does seem to be a very small silvery wire. A tripwire of sorts has been set up here. You're not sure what it's attached to, but that smells of a trap.
And he halts immediately, and he's like, "Wait, stop! Okay, okay, okay. I don't mean to alarm you, but there's a wire at the door. Think we should probably disable it before walking any further."
How do we know?
Go for it. You're absolutely right.
You know how to
Wait.
disable that?
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I-
disable it.
I'm sorry, I didn't volunteer. I was just saying we should maybe investigate it, but I'm not good with these sort of things.
Kai.
Your faith will lead the way, won't it?
You're
My
on
faith is
We
failing me at the
believe
moment,
in
and
you.
We believe in you. You should believe in
Do
yourself.
you really believe?
I believe.
Start singing a song.
Kai the brave, Kai the loyal leader of the Goblin gang will disarm this trap.
What he said.
He has a slight eye twitch, and he's like, "I appreciate your enthusiasm and encouragement, but and he's conflicted, and he's like, "Okay, I could try." And
You do
he
have
turns-
bardic inspiration ability that I can use.
If
It
you-
lends you 1d6 for your skill check.
Yeah, absolutely. That
Nice.
song
sweet.
inspires you.
it
Roll
It
1d6, right?
So
All right.
he'll do it whenever he does a check.
Okay,
He'll add
so
that. Mhm.
I will have Kai do a begrudgingly investigation check around the wired area to see
Yeah.
what he can find.
Absolutely. Roll me investigation.
So that is a 16 overall.
Would you like to add your bardic inspiration die to that? You do have it for 10 minutes.
I
You can use it there
will.
or to disarm it. Choose
I
wisely.
will wait to use it for now and see
Okay.
what the investigation roll will tell me.
Yes. This wire seems to be attached to some sort of mechanism that will drop part of the ceiling on whoever trips it. It looks incredibly dangerous because being squashed would not be fun. You do see that there is probably a way to unhinge it and move it over to maintain the tension of the wire and make sure that the ceiling does not fall on your goblin-y head.
Hmm.
Kai gets squashed, we'll remember his name.
Teaching does not inspire encouragement.
1d6 penalty.
we take away
I mean-
the bardic inspiration and
I'm sorry. What I meant to say was, it doesn't inspire inspiration. It inspires happiness.
happiness.
And
He's
Kai
like-
cucks thrill had nerves of steel.
I know this might seem a little bit meta, but why can't we just walk over the wire? We know where it is. Why can't we just step over it? With the door? When we open the door, does it trip it?
Depends. Does the door push or pull?
It might be a pull door.
My
most
mortal
design.
enemy.
Does anybody...
I told you this door was dangerous.
Do any of us understand hinges?
What's a... I understand everything but that.
As you take a closer look, remembering your perception check of 19, Kai, you look at the door, and it does say, pull above the handle.
Oh, so this word means pull, so I have to pull it. Oh, that makes sense.
No!
Wait, no.
Specifically at Lord Fury. I look specifically at Lord Fury, and I say,
Do not pull the door.
But it says pull. Either way, it's Kai's
That's
turn
what it
right now.
says. Lord Fury, trust me. Have I steered you wrong so far?
You have not. I will trust you on this.
Okay.
Aye. Disarm the trap. You have your back.
You
and I
wanna try and
actually, as
disarm
I
it.
say that, I back away from the door.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. How do you want to try and do this? Just make up something. It doesn't matter what it is. And I'll tell you what to roll.
I want, if it's possible, I want Kai to try to disarm it. And he has no earthly idea how to disarm it.
Right.
Because he's... so what he's going to do is trust in his faith. And he's just going to start tinkering with stuff. Because obviously his goblin friends believe in him. So what's the worst that can happen? It's besides decapitation.
Your faith in your faith. Roll me a religion check. As you attempt to disarm this trap with your religious knowledge. That is a 22. Would you like to utilize your bardic inspiration die? Because I don't think you're going to get another chance to utilize it in the next 10 minutes anyways.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay.
So that is a 1d6.
That's just a raw d6, yeah.
All right. A 6?
Kai, that is a 28 total on your religion check to disarm this trap. So I think here's what happens. Okay, you go down and you're like sweating profusely, right? The drops of sweat hitting the ground in front of you, and you're like, I can disarm this. I can do this. I can snap, twang, and you hear the of the stone begin to fall from the ceiling, and then there's a flash of bright white light, and your goddess standing there, holding the stone up with one arm, sipping on a cup of coffee, saying, I knew you were going to get into some sort of trouble today, Kai. I thought I'd pay attention.
Are you actually here, or am I, like, dead?
She like, places the cup down somewhere, but it disappears from her hand, and she, like, flicks you in the head, and you feel it.
Oh.
I'm here, idiot. Now, what are you doing?
Well, actually, what we were trying to do is go and try and prank this dragon, and unfortunately, we got these dogs. This one is my dog named Bartholomew. Get it? Because Bartholomew. Anyway, so we're trying to go and get through this dungeon, and I got to this door, and I'm not good with doors, and I started to panic, and I prayed hard to you.
Kai. Oh,
yes.
Kai, and she looks behind and says, "Hello, Kai's new friends, dogs."
Hello.
Turkey. Pleasure meeting you all.
Good day.
I'm the goddess. Hello. You may worship me as you see fit. Kai, I approve of your mission here. I am quite fond of little pranks. Could you do me one favor, though? There's one that I find incredibly funny. Are you ready?
Honestly, anything for you, my goddess.
Can you draw a mustache, a silly curling mustache on a sleeping person? Or dragon, I suppose, in this case.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Oh, that is delightful. And she claps her hands, and the stone begins to fall a little bit more. She goes, oh, right, and presses her hand back up into it. Well, hurry up. I don't really want to stand here all day. I've got things to do.
Oh, right. Thank you, my goddess. Guys, let's go ahead and go now before things get worse, please.
So
And
you
thanks
pull on the
to
pull
Kai,
door.
we
Yes.
did not die.
Please, no more product inspirations. Please, no more. No more.
So you pull open on the pull door. It does pull. It is not a trick. And you, your 3 dogs, and the turkey head on into the next chamber. The door shutting behind you, and you hear the slam of the stone hitting the ground behind you as the door shuts.
I hope
Goddess
this place
protects
has
you.
emergency exits.
We think it would be against the fire safety code if I didn't.
Exactly.
The
Kai
father
is
bidding
actually
compliance.
groveling on the ground at the moment, and he's just like,
Pull yourself together, Kai. A mini more pranks afoot.
Indeed.
I lean down next to Kai and I say, Kai, mate, fella, my little religious bean, you did a great job back there, and I love the name Bartholomew. I think it's great. It really suits him.
he's like somewhat crying. He's like, thank you. That's all I wanted today.
Oh my god.
He wipes
You
the
look
snot
up.
bubble from his nose and like tears. He's like, okay, let's keep going. This is for pranks.
You look into the room, and it is mostly empty. Though there does seem to be a stack of books in the corner and a large boulder in the center of the room. There's a crudely made signpost, though, that is driven into the stones that says Smashley's room.
No.
Uh-oh.
Smashley, I quietly, Smashley was the one that supposed to worry about. Does anyone see Smashley?
Does she still have that really big hammer?
Hope not.
She's-
But probably.
Oh,
So it's time
we
to
might
prank
be in
her, right?
trouble. Yes.
Okay, let's go into the room.
Roll my perception to I check out the books with my.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that perception, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Looking from over here, the spines of the book have rather lewd titles to them. The Orc and Bride, Amongst the Cotton, In the Arms of Angels, things like that.
There seem to be any traps or pressure plates under the books or anything that might.
It is a stack
Wait,
of
okay.
books. As you look over these, what is everyone else doing? We'll get back to garbage in a sec.
Can I roll perception?
For just the room?
Ooh.
The boulder.
Sure, yeah.
I wanted to look at the boulder and around the boulder.
Go to the
Oh, I think
large
I did
boulder.
quite a good look at the
Oh, you
boulder
go,
here.
and you look at it, and there's something wrong with it. As you watch as one eye flicks open on the boulder, and a large arm.
That's Smash.
Goblins! We're in
Yes.
trouble!
This
Ella!
large earth elemental gets up out of the ground. Sure. You know what? We haven't done this at all yet. I want you guys to roll me some initiative. This is the first time
Oh
we'll do
no!
that.
I was hoping to
first
avoid
time.
this.
Help.
Oh, good job, Smashley. That was awful. Okay. Garbage
Sorry,
with
I'm
an
still looking. I'm
18.
still looking for initiative on the screen.
It's right next to your armor
Top
class.
middle.
Yeah, top middle. That's going to give a +1 to yours, so look for the +1
Oh.
there. There you go. 18 for Garbage, Lord Fury with a 17, Kai with a 16, Belda with a 15. 18, 17, 16, 15, by the way, for our cast.
Wow.
That is the
Straight.
easiest thing to track I've ever had. Smashley the Earth Elemental rolled a 2. So they will very much be going last in this initiative order. At the top of the turn order here, we do have Garbage. Garbage, what would you like to do? Because you did have some rather particular instructions about how to deal with this Smashley, or what you should
Okay.
end up doing here.
Is there any place that is immediately obvious that might be a good place to hide?
Behind the books. It's a large stack.
I crouch behind the books, and I also, if I can, would like I either release the turkey if that's all I can do, or either like shove the turkey towards Smashley as I go to.
You
hide
shove the turkey at you duck behind the books and you shove the turkey at Smashley and it goes as it like hobbles over there, flapping its arms a little bit, and Smashley looks down at it and goes, and the turkey just big eyes as it looks up. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Garbeck?
Make myself small and pull my dagger out, as useless as
sure.
it seems.
Roll me a stealth check for your hide here.
Okay. All right, that's my speciality. 19.
A 19. Yeah. You feel pretty well hidden here. You're feeling rather confident about this.
All right.
Yes. Excellent. Lord Fury, what do you want to do?
I'm just trying to remember the layout of the room. So we came in through a door that collapsed, and was there like an exit door, or is that where Smashley was?
There is an exit
laying?
door, yes, directly on the other side behind Smashley. Smashley seems to have been centered in the middle of the room here. We're going to go with a very basic square, like 40 by 40 room with a pile of books that apparently Smashley can read. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I cast Command on Smashley.
On Smashley, okay.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, and what is the command?
The command will be Let's think. Because it's just it's a one-word command, right?
Indeed.
Oh, it is.
Tell him to do one-word thing.
Let me think. Because I want to say smash door, but it's 2 words. I'm trying to think how to put that into one
can
word.
Either say smash or door, I guess.
Wisely.
I think, okay. You know, Lord Fury casts the spell. After casting it, or as he's casting it, he's realizing it's only one word and not a full command sentence that he can say. So he just says, sit.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. What's the difficulty class for the save here? I've got
I'm trying to find it on my character sheet.
Elemental.
Oh, there it is, 12.
12. Okay, so Smashley just fails. As it looks down, it's about to smash the turkey. Goes and looks up at you. On its turn, it will have to sit. So there we go. Okay, that is your action, sir. Do you want to move around in the room at all, or do you have any bonus actions you want to use?
No, not at this time. But I'm gonna tell my dog to attack.
Okay, the dog. Is gonna go and start biting the ankles of Smashley. It seems rather ineffective, but it's doing its best.
You're doing great.
It's not.
Yeah. Absolutely. Kai, what do you want to do? As your snot bubble pops in your face here from your groveling, what's next?
He's like groveling against. He's like, okay, oh, I know how to help, and he will cast aid on the entire party to give them 5 extra hit points.
Yeah. So all of your
Nice.
hit points go up by 5. That includes the maximum. So in the case of like Belda, you go from 24 to 29, and that's just there for the next 8 hours. There you go. Excellent. Okay, anything else that you would like to do here? Kai, do you want to like move around, position yourself in some way? Do you want to move your dog somewhere?
What Kai is going to do is he's going to have Bartholomew behind him, and he's like, "Don't worry, buddy. I'm gonna make sure nothing happens to you." And he's like, she's shivering because he's very scared at this large behemoth, and he's like, "Please don't hurt them. Please don't hurt them. Please don't hurt them."
Bartholomew, also shivering, seems appreciative that you're taking the lead here. How brave that you are, Kai. How brave. Excellent. Belda, what would you like to do?
First of all, Belda would like to express her disgust at how the animals so far are being treated. She worked very hard to get them as part of our crew, and already they're just being so willingly sacrificed, and I cannot allow this for my little boy, Tiny Tim. So, that's my dog's name now, Tiny Tim.
Oh, Tim.
I'm gonna cast Spider Climb
bless us,
on
everyone.
Tiny Tim. Can I do that?
You're gonna cast what?
Spider Climb.
Yeah,
Can I
absolutely.
give Tiny Tim Spider Climb?
Sure. Yeah, you give Tiny Tim spider climb. Tiny Tim can now climb on walls and ceilings.
Spider Chihuahua, Spider Chihuahua.
Spider Chihuahua, Spider Chihuahua.
All right, Tiny Tim, and I get down. I get down on his level and I talk to him and I say, "Listen, Tiny Tim, you can now go and hide. All right, I need you to hide. I'm going to need you at the end of this. There's a table over there. Hide under the table. Just go onto the bottom of the table. Smashley won't see you coming."
Yes,
I don't know.
Of course. This makes so much sense. Trot, 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 and just like climbs up the bottom of it and is just hanging upside down. And you just see its big old bug eyes and its floppy ears on the underside just hanging upside down under the table.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Thank you. I'm doing really well. It's just, yeah, there you go. So that is your action here. Do you want to like maneuver around? Are there any bonus actions that you're trying to do?
So I know I have speak with animals.
Indeed.
Is an earth elemental an animal or not?
Unfortunately, it is not.
Great. Then in that case, I will. Oh, actually. Sorry, I know it has like slots here. So if I've cast Spider Climb, I've only got one more action I can do this turn or this game or this fight.
This day. Those are spell slots that you can cast per day.
Right.
So just keep that in mind. But Spider Climb is good and done. So is the original Speak with Animals, which I've kind of just like let ride because it's funny. So now you're just speaking to your animals. But yeah, I mean, if there's nothing else to do and you kind of just maneuver yourself around, maybe behind Smashley or in front of the turkey if you're feeling protective, anything like that, you can do that now.
I would like to head on over to get behind Smashley.
Okay, yeah, so you go onto the opposite door side where the rest of the dungeon probably opens up into, and now you're behind Smashley. For Smashley's turn, Smashley has to sit. Smashley sits, and it's a rather large thudding sound as, like, you feel the whole room shake a little bit and some dust and rubble fall from the ceiling as Smashley sits rather unceremoniously. This brings us back up to Garbetch. What would you like to do?
You cannot save an action in Dungeons and Dragons, can you?
You can prepare an action for something to happen. Be like, I
would like
want
to prepare to
something.
jump away out of harm's way if anything attacks me. I do that?
So for that, we would just call that the dodge action. You would just go ahead and take that. It means they have disadvantage on attacking you in any way.
Okay, I'd like to like have that on the ready.
Okay, sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Do you want to move at all anywhere? Are you trying to maneuver yourself? Or are you just like, I'm just
hidden
scared
behind
behind the books? Yeah, you're hidden.
I'm terrified.
And like, if anything comes over here, you are dodge rolling away. Understood. Okay, Lord Fury, the command worked. Now what?
Yeah. So there's a bunch of bookshelves with Smashley's books, right?
Yes.
Is there a torch somewhere?
There's torches along the walls, yes.
I would like to grab a torch.
Okay,
and then...
they're a little high up. You're going to have to jump to get it.
I can do that. Wait.
Check.
I will fly to grab it.
You will fly! That's right! You're gonna fly upside down to get the torch, holding it upside down. And then have a torch.
And I will hold it to the bookshelf, not to set it alight right away, just to kind of threaten the bookshelf.
Right.
And I will.
The bookshelf I'm behind.
Yeah.
Very likely. And I will address Smashley and say,
okay, if you don't want your books to burn, you better help us. Be our companion, and I won't burn these books.
Smashley goes, roll me either persuasion or intimidation, depending on how you intend this. With the burning portion, I feel like it leans a little bit closer to intimidation, but I'll allow you to make the choice.
I prefer to go with persuasion.
Sure. It's a rather forceful persuasion.
Yeah. We got a 14 on that.
Yeah.
A reasonable goblin.
Smashley really likes their books, and smashes a hand down. The turkey kind of like jumps back a little bit and gobbles, and then but it looks over at you, and it's not moving aggressively in any way. seems worried about its books.
Okay, guys, I think this is working.
Okay. Kai, what do you want to do?
Kai is just watching this unfold, and he goes, I don't think. You think burning the books would actually make it angrier? Or and he's like looking at Lorfear. He's like kind of doing like he's got both his hands up. He's like, is that a good idea?
You know what? It's gonna work until as long as Smashley works with us, I'm not gonna burn the books. So just I don't know, send her in the next room.
Kai kind of just gives like a really weird thumbs up, and he looks over at Smashley, and he's like, Smashley, don't know if this will work, but would you be able to go into the other room and possibly open door, smash door, open door? Is that possible, please?
Seems to be trying to communicate with you in some way, but it really just sounds like a rock slide happening more than anything else.
Ooh, sorry, I don't speak, rock. I'm just gonna, so Kai is actually just going to go and, so if Smashley already has command on them now, am I able to use command to possibly?
Command only lasts for the one turn, so it's not on them anymore.
Okay.
So you can cast it again.
I'm going to cast command, and it's just a wisdom saving throw of 12.
Okay. God. They roll a 9. Smashley is at the will of your one-word command.
He points to the door, and he's like, smash? With like a really weird questioning look.
Yeah. And we'll see if you're more of a question than a command happens. We'll see if that functions.
Please?
Okay. Excellent. Yeah. Well, Smashley will have to follow this as closely as possible. All right. Anything else for your turn here?
Other than that,
protect your dog behind you.
He kind of is still, he's definitely behind Bartholomew, and he's just like hoping that if it does smash the door, any flying objects will definitely come at him instead of the puppy.
Sure, absolutely. So you've positioned yourself in a very protective fashion. Belda, this does bring up your turn here. It seems that some magical compulsion is now on Smashley, and one of your friends is threatening to burn all of their books.
Well, I was thinking, we have spray paint. So, could I not spray paint the door with an X, like a target? Can I spray paint a target on the door to inform Smashley of where they should smash?
Sure. What color do you use?
Blue.
Blue.
I know Smashley likes a good blue.
And it says, shake well before use. Big, bright on the bottle there. You haven't used a spray paint before. It's rather new technology here. But you shake it up, and you just, what do you want to paint? Just an X?
What the gnomes come up with next.
First it was the laxatives, then it was spray paint.
I spray paint a big old hammer on the door.
Yeah, sure. In your 6 seconds of action, you're like, hammer, got it, nailed it. It looks great. You're fantastic at doing this, apparently, or rather a natural at tagging surfaces with spray paint. Anything else you want to do?
I want to try and get Smashley's attention so that they turn around and look at the door.
How do you do that?
Like, scoot around a little bit. Yeah,
what do you do? It
can
doesn't have
I
to be like
tap
an action
Smashley on the shoulder?
Yeah, you can just go like, say, hey, yeah.
Hey,
the big head
hello.
turns around and goes,
and I point at the door, at the pretty picture on the door, and I say, there. That smash there. Do you know? Can you see it? Isn't it nice? Don't you want to touch it?
Is that your turn, Belda?
Yeah, well, I'm also going to step back a little bit from the door.
Yeah, just in case. Shrapnel going flying at things. Smashley, On their turn, seems to get the magical commanded picture here, as also depicted in so loving a fashion with a painted hammer, gets up, rears back with a big old meaty rock fist, and slams it into the door, where it shatters completely open. And you see beyond mounds of gold and treasure and jewels.
Ooh.
We still in combat?
She turns around. Yeah, she turns around. The command's done now. And now Smashley stands in front of the door.
This may have backfired.
Garbage, it's your turn.
Oh. What to do? That treasure is so tempting, I might even be brave. All right. I jump out from behind the. Is there okay? But so is Smashley like taking up the whole doorway now, or like?
I mean, Smashley is rather
any-
large. There's probably
So
an
maybe,
opening between her legs. You could probably dodge it around. Goblins are small and nimble, right?
Okay,
Yes.
yeah, and I
There's
have
an
pretty
opportunity
good,
for you to like get through. It would.
Alright,
I
I
would
don't
likely
have
make
dodge,
you like
I
an
have
acrobatics
I have
check of some
acrobatics.
kind.
I
Yeah.
try to like acrobat
Yeah.
past Ashley.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So
roll
roll me
that.
acrobatics as Smashley attempts to grab out at you, trying to be as fast as you are. Spoiler: Earth elementals not quick.
Okay.
So what do you roll here?
All right, here we go. 13.
A 13. Smashley rolled a 1. So big meaty hand goes and like scrapes the ground, and you like somersault over the hand and dodge through to the other side to golden treasures beyond.
And if I could, I would like to like Scrooge McDuck into the treasure.
Yeah. Yeah, as you do so, I think you get like with a look, there's a small kind of bluish lizardy form high up on top of one of the piles, and seems to have these like butterfly wings that it flaps somewhat slowly. It seems to be sleeping. Fortunately, not having been woken up by the smashing sound, because this room is so large and it is so far away. Okay. That being said,
It's
you
really
have
good.
Scrooge McDucked yourself all the way in. Lord Fury, what do you want to do?
Good question.
What's the plan here? Are we like trying to destroy Smashley, or are we trying to dodge Smashley?
I mean, can't we just make them go to sleep? Is that an option?
Lord Fury, you remember distinctly your dragony patron saying something very specific. The hat must go on Smashley.
The hat.
Then Lord Fury will dash for the bag where the hat is in.
The sack of goods, yes.
The sack of goods.
Party hat. That party hat is indeed inside.
Perfect. Then he will, I guess, torch in one hand, hat in the other. He's gonna float over to Smashley and try to put the hat on it.
Yeah, roll acrobatics.
All right.
God, Smashley's gonna try and dodge out of the way.
19.
Oh, Smashley rolls as a 6. Smashley's very slow. And you slap this like conical party hat with these weird little streamers on top onto Smashley's head, and you realize at that moment it's probably a magically cursed object, because it seems to fuse itself with Smashley's head, and the ridiculous like elastic band goes voop underneath its semblance of a rocky chin, and it is now securely attached to Smashley. You are now floating above Smashley's head, about 15 feet off the floor.
Upside down.
Upside
This is
down.
good. Yeah.
This is good. Perfect. You've done well here. All right.
Oh, may I do a little bonus action if you may let me?
Yeah, what's up?
I just hold the torch out to like in front of Smash and just like, can you hold this? And just see if it'll distract it on her next turn.
Sure. Okay. Kai, what do you want to do? The hat is on. Torch is being distracting. Your friend Garbage has already run away and left.
So Kai is now seeing that Smashley seems to be a little bit distracted. The hat is on them, and the door is open. Kai is just like, caution to the wind, and just like kind of ushers Bartholomew to go along with him and to run towards the door and to get inside, because while the dragon is sleeping, he's like, I owe Lyria this one thing. And
Okay.
he's going for it.
Awesome. I mean, roll me acrobatics, unless you've got a better way to get through.
I do not have a better way, so you know what? We're gonna see what happens with acrobatics.
It's not gonna be hard.
No!
Yeah. Fortunately, Smashley rolled a 5.
I love
Oh,
Smashley.
My
Smashley's
last
favorite
rolls for
character.
Smashley, dexterity. It's all dexterity. 1, 6, 5. This is as fast as Smashley goes. We are at top speed, baby.
Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah. So you duck, dive, and dodge between Smashley's big rocky legs and end up on the other side within the treasure room itself.
as I'm going to just say, as he's running into it, he slams into this large pile of gold, completely gone. Then he pops his head up and he's like, "I should not be alive!" And so that's it.
Bartholomew dives in as well, right next to you, and burrows themselves into the gold pile. Yes, you are now both safely inside. Excellent. Belda, 2 of your friends have left. The other one is floating in the air. What do you want to do?
Now, Belda's got quite a good instinct for nature and animals and
Yes.
everything. And I can see that Smashley's not really feeling any combat right now. They're not having the greatest time. The rolls aren't very good. They're a bit slow. And they've got a party hat on, so maybe they're just more in the mood for a bit of fun. So I thought, why not go over to the table of books and start reading to Smashley.
What is the title of the book that you pick up?
It's The Lusty Argonian Maid.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. I was waiting for that.
And you flip it open. Do you just flip to a random page, or do you start at the beginning?
I definitely start at the beginning. That's how you hook people in.
Yes, absolutely. And once upon a time, or a long, long time ago, whatever it starts with, I've literally never played Skyrim, so I have no idea what this, I just know the reference. Yes, you read to Smashley. Okay. On Smashley's turn, Smashley just walks forward from, like, just pushing past the torch there as you're floating, and then goes and sits down on the ground and puts its head in its hands as it leans forward and kicks its little rocky feet behind it and listens to you read the story while it wears a silly little party hat.
There's so many
Look
mixed
what I
emotions
did.
here.
So, that being said, Lord Fury,
was
this
some
allows
quick
you
thinking.
time to get through the door.
Yeah,
You'd
I
like
will
to.
put the torch somewhere back in a safe place where it won't light the whole place on fire, and I'll scoot through the door.
Okay. Belda, there are some dogs and a turkey still in this room, and you are reading to Smashley. They seem good with this for now, but how do you extricate yourself to move on with the mission?
So listen, Turkey, Tiny Tim, other dog that's still in there, because I don't know your name.
Dog without a name.
Nameless King, my boy. Listen here. Do any of you know how to read? Do any of you look at this book and understand what I'm saying?
I could try, new master.
And Tiny Tim will come over and kind of like nestle up in your lap here and start looking at the words. And
I don't know any of this.
Suspense was killing me.
Oh, Tiny Tim, I've got a lot of things to teach you, but I just don't have the
I'm
time.
going to learn to read.
I mean, yeah, if you want to, we could read together.
I would love to learn to read.
Smashley goes, "Ugh." Seems to be getting frustrated that you've stopped reading.
Oh, dear Lord, what the heck do I do?
Just keep reading as you walk with us.
Does Smashley fit through the door?
Could I like roll animal handling to teach him how to read?
To read.
Yeah.
In the next 6 seconds.
Yeah.
You can certainly try.
Okay, I'm gonna roll animal handling.
You have a D20. That is a natural 20.
Oh
God
my
damn.
goodness.
As a 25 total at a natural 20, and on any other game, on any other day where we're not playing Goblin, I would say, no, it's a dog. You can't teach them to read in 6 seconds. But here, on this game, at this show, Tiny Tim, his eyes widen as you tell him each of the words. There's, I can see it. I see it all expanding in front of me. The infinite beyond, as my consciousness expands to have all words inside. I know everything.
I'm so proud of you, Tiny Tim. You're just the best dog I've ever had.
And he begins to read the lusty Argonian maid to the earth elemental Smashley.
Oh my
Now,
At this
goodness.
moment, I would
everyone else,
like
it just sounds
to
like-
escape.
But Smashley seems unperturbed by this. He goes, "Ooh, ooh," and understands, you think? Anyways,
about
you
the
place
rhythm?
Tiny Tim down to read the book. Do you take the turkey and nameless king with you?
Yeah, I trust that Tiny Tim can hold Smashley's captivation.
Yes. Okay.
It's such a good book, and he knows
Yes.
all word.
He knows
now.
all word. He knows every word. Yeah,
Yes.
and so you take them into the next room, into the treasure room, leaving Smashley and Tiny Tim reading the book behind. Welcome to the treasure room. Mounds of gold and jewels and treasure chests are piled high throughout this immense, definitely Scrooge McDuck-like chamber. You do see a small blue lizard-like form with butterfly-esque wings on a far pile deep within the room. It seems to be lightly snoozing.
Since Kai's in the treasure with me, I whisper,
Not much of a family resemblance, is there?
Kai looks at the dragon, squints. I don't know. I don't have my reading glasses with me.
Well, good thing you weren't the one that had to read to Smashley. Listen,
and as I'm speaking, I want to be like shoving treasure into my bag, whatever looks most valuable. Yeah.
Just all
why
into a
don't you go up
sack.
there and make your goddess proud? Mustache that dragon.
And knowing that even a small dragon could be very dangerous, I will use my second bardic inspiration as a lullaby. If Kai seems agreeable to this plan, to inspire the stealth, so as not to wake the dragon.
Well, here's the thing. This can go one of two ways. Because Kai is currently wearing his mithril armor, which is the only thing really protecting him if the dragon wakes up. But if he believes in Garbitch's plan, he'll take off the mithril armor and stealth his way towards the dragon to draw the mustache. But you gotta persuade him something
All right,
serious.
well, I will go on a limb. I'm going to go on a limb and begin my bardic lullaby of inspiration.
Kai is a good, loyal servant to the goddess and his friends, and he'll go and draw a mustache on the dragon, and it probably won't be his bitter end.
You know, normally I would say no in these situations, but you just have such good vocal cords. You know what? Sure, let's go and do it. And he just caution to the wind. And so would it be a half action for him to get out of his mithril armor and
So
then
donning and doffing armor takes literal minutes to do.
oof.
So you can do this, it just takes time.
Oof.
Kai,
With assistance,
Kai.
it goes doubly fast, but
And Kai looks over to Garbage and he's like, yes?
I'm kind
So
of
fear.
I'm like playing the
Fury.
bagpipes, and I'm like, hands are a little busy here.
Lord Fury tries to get
treasure. Are you playing bagpipes in the treasure pile? Is this what's happening?
like half emerged from the treasure. I've like popped out.
Like a coin just blocks the top, and he's just like.
As I'm playing, coins are just flying out of the bagpipes, reeds and pipes, and
We're very stealthy
ways.
today. Because we play bagpipes near the sleeping dragon that we have to
It's
prank.
a lullaby.
Stealthy
Right, right,
bagpipe.
Find the dungeon master. It is a lullaby.
a bagpipe lullaby. Yes.
It's a
but
beautiful goblin lullaby that
Lord
Me mother taught
Fury.
me.
Lord
Mother
Fury,
used to sing me to
what did
sleep.
you want to say?
I try to get Kai's attention, and I say,
Kai, we can fly over, and it's quieter.
Oh my goodness, you're a genius! That makes so much sense.
Grab my hands.
And he grabs onto the hands. I can't believe this is working.
Wait,
He
wait,
grabs
you
onto
need
the
your
hands
hands.
of Lord Fury.
Wait!
Wait,
You need to take the marker with you. Get the marker out the bag.
get the
How are you
marker.
gonna draw on face? You gotta draw on the
all
dragon's
it is,
face.
the brains
The
of this
most crucial
operation.
thing. How could I forget?
So you go get the
And he-
marker.
So he goes over to get the marker, and then after attaining said marker, he will look over to Lord Fury, take out his hand, and he's like, "All right, let's do this." And
Give me your ankles. You need your hands free to draw.
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
And he
So upside down, you get picked up by your ankles and go floating through the treasure room, holding a marker, just dangling back and forth. As Lord Fury flies you slowly over to the sleeping dragon form. Okay. Yeah.
you hear him slightly whisper, "Best plan
Yes.
I just want to ask him how large is this dragon exactly?
Well, the dragon is like 4 goblins long.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
For
Uh,
us.
so pretty big for you, but like
Convenient.
in dragon size, not that big.
No, I was debating whether he's small enough to stuff in a sack, but no, it's a bit too
not
big.
small enough to stuff in a sack. No,
right
unfortunately.
None of us
Yeah.
have a bag of holding. Sorry.
yeah. The right sack will work. Don't have
Yeah.
one with you. As you go dangling over there. All right. Roll me a stealth check at advantage. Because you still have armor on. It's still kind of jingling, right? You still have your things, right? So we're just going to see how carefully you can make your way over there.
Well, that's roll 1.
Wow, we're doing really good. Roll it again, please. May it be much higher.
Well,
That's an 11. And so,
Ooh,
yeah,
wait.
you may be flying, but your armor drifts and dangles and jangles as you
oh
go
no.
towards the
You
dragon.
have the bardic inspiration. Did we take that into account?
Oh, we did
or-
not yet.
Oh.
No. Do you want to roll a d6?
Yes, please.
Okay. All right.
Please work. Oh my gosh.
6. Come on.
That is a
Six?
2. That is
It's
a
a two.
2.
Okay. It's a 13 total. That's fine. That's totally fine. Let's find out if
This is fine.
old boy wakes up. Oh, dude, my rolls today have been absolute garbage. Okay. So, you float over to the sleeping small blue dragon form, and you dangle there, kind of swaying back and forth slowly as Lord Fury lowers you down so you may draw on its face. What do you draw as you get close?
I'm going to draw that mustache that curls in on itself. That is the
All the
mustache
way
I'm going for.
Up and around. And you do so, and as you finish the last curly cue of the stash, there's a as like some purplish glittery smoke is exhaled out onto you. I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Ooh, okay.
Come on. That
Oh.
is okay. That is an 8. Kai begins to giggle uncontrollably as he feels this intense sense of euphoria come across him.
Hey! What are you? It's so funny. You're like the dragon.
I can't
dragon. Stay asleep, dragon.
Yeah, okay, roll me a perception check to see if you can't calm the dragon and lullaby it back to sleep. Yes, absolutely.
A performance skill?
Yeah,
Can I do that?
performance. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
absolutely. Roll high.
10?
Oh, no. The dragon.
No.
As it's laughing, our camera just watches behind as you start to kind of float away from it, and we see the dragon's purple eyes flare open, and he goes, "Who's in my house?"
And duck back
Right
into the
there.
treasure and stop playing the
How
back.
you doing? My name's Belder. I'm here with me animal friends, and we have some presents for you.
Your animal friends? Those are mine!
I've taught them how to read, just for you, my liege.
Cox says,
Read?
Yes.
I couldn't teach them how to guard, much less read! How did
Well,
you do
then-
that, thief?
Now they could read a manual on guarding.
Or listen. My skills, I don't even understand them myself. But what I do know is that I can do these things, and I've done you a great favour at no cost. I don't want any money from you specifically.
2, 3, and I saw that one in the gold. Thieves! All of you thieves!
I pop out and say, with my backpack still in the gold, and I say, I didn't steal nothing. I was just rearranging it. Some of this gold fell off of the pile, off of the hoard. I was just returning it where it seemed
Lord
to belong.
Fury. Yeah, Lord Fury, are you still floating right there, or have you moved to? Yeah, just hanging and
No,
dangling
I'm
there.
still waiting because I want to add another message onto the dragon. So
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
waiting
okay.
for that.
Yeah, sure. Kai, unfortunately, still laughing. So that lasts a while. Roll me another wisdom saving throw, Kai, as you continue to laugh, and the dragon's like,
No, thieves. You were sent by my brother, weren't you?
Oh, I am failing these rolls.
Steal from me.
You have a brother?
roll deception. Yeah, Kai, still laughing. Uncontrollably so. That's a 22! Wow. Okay. Inciting. Oh, God.
You were so inspired.
I want something to throw across my room. My fairy dragon rolls a natural 1.
Wait, you don't know my brother?
I didn't even know dragons could have brothers, my friend.
Oh, I have a
Excuse
twin
me.
brother.
You're
I
a
like
twin?
to play pranks on him.
Well, I've never met another small blue dragon. I mean, large and glorious blue dragon. Never met one
Yes.
before in me life.
I am quite large and glorious. And you,
And in
yeah,
charge.
laughing one. I have a job for you all. Stop laughing.
And when he points with a big claw at you, you immediately stop laughing. The enchantment ends.
Yes,
No.
yes, sir.
Gather around, small thieves. I have a job for you.
So you all
Yes,
come up to the
Gather around.
dragon, and it settles in here, and you watch as that purple curling, shining smoke comes out of its nostrils.
Yes. I have started a prank war with my brother. I see that you are rather sneaky for getting this far. I would like you to go play pranks on my brother. Now, in his lair, he calls it the Dragon's Hoard, a jazz club of all things, abandoning the ways of dragons before him. He deserves a little
do hate
humiliation.
jazz.
I want you to go there, under the darkness and cover of night, and I want you to prank him in his jazz bar. I will leave the details up to you. My guards outside will provide you all the tools necessary. Just let them know what needs to be done. But yes, this sounds so good. So good.
You know what?
Still has the
I turn to the
Oh, yeah,
goblins.
he has no idea.
I
whole
turn to
time.
the other goblins and I say, you know what we could do? We could actually have a little toast to this with our cupcakes. Wink.
And Kai's like, what are you talking about? And he's like trying to mouth off, like, what are you talking about? And he's like panicking. He's like, what is going on?
The
No, I
ones that will
agree.
give us a party inside our bodies.
I'm fiercely loyal to the red dragon, so I go along and say,
Yes, yes, we brought you cupcakes, my lord, and we would love to bestow this precious
Are
gift upon
these
you. It's made of the
from
finest raw chicken.
Dragon's cakes?
Yes,
As
There's
much-
a,
yes.
there's a bakery.
Mean
Dragons
bread.
make cakes.
My brother has taken it upon himself to start a bakery. Now, as much as I love playing pranks on my brother, the cakes from there are quite delicious, and I do
They're
like them
awesome.
very much.
Yes. Please enjoy. We have, I think, 9 of them or something.
How many
I kind of lost track.
bad ones do we have, and how many
12
good ones
in
do
the
we have?
box. 12 in the box.
Okay,
the
we've got
bad
12
ones.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you
12
give him the
dragons for
box,
you, my lord.
which the box does have dragon cakes on top. It's on the box branding. You know, you got to keep up with the brand there.
oh yeah,
He goes, a full
Betting.
box of dragon cakes, the chicken kind. And he seems very excited about
raw
all of
chicken
these
kind.
things here. And you have your cupcakes, which are in the other bag. Do you hand them out, Garbetch? It's almost the rest of them, I think.
yes, that's actually a good idea. So I will hand them out to us.
Yeah.
These are the
Okay.
ones, these are the seconds, we paid a little less for these, so we'll eat these, my lord. You have the glorious, branded, well-packaged variety, and we'll eat these.
And I distribute a
Excellent.
cupcake to everyone.
Yeah. And he goes, wonderful. He claws open the box there and sees all 12 of them. He's like, well, to a great and wonderful partnership. And he just gobbles through all of the cupcakes in the box rather swiftly. Do you all
As
eat
he
your
does.
cupcakes?
Had to get out of here. I whisper to whoever's nearest to me.
As
I
he
know
does
what's coming.
so,
Mhm.
oh, may I look for? Because we're like a treasure hoard, right? Is there like a golden goblet or something like that?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. I fill all of the laxative samples in that one. And turn around to the dragon.
And of course, a amazing new
A
spirit to
drink!
wash it down with. Here you go.
Oh no!
Takes it in a claw. Long dragony tongue spiraling outwards and drinks all of it.
Oh,
Is there an
no.
exit that's not blocked? Like another exit?
Do we have to do some perception to have a little look and see if we can find an exit
Sure.
before
Yeah,
it's too
as
late?
you look around, you're like, oh god, you can hear like the stomach beginning to gurgle in the dragon belly, and you're like, oh no.
Dang, that's not gonna be helpful for me.
It's all right. Garbage has a 16. Yeah, there is, and it's not blocked. And beyond, you see a rather large, sparkling gold encrusted jewel on a pedestal in a room beyond. And you remember this to be the jewel that you're supposed to replace with the fake.
Is the door one that I could that we could close behind us, or is it like what kind of door is it?
Sure, it's a pull open door that seems to be open on this side. You could close it on the way through.
I say,
Okay.
all right. I guess what I'll. Okay, go ahead. If you have a better idea, Belda. I don't. I've got nothing.
No, I was just thinking we need to check the pedestal. Oh, sorry. Lads, and the other 2 animals that are somehow still here with us that we forgot about. We need to replace this jewel. But what if the
You're saying
pedestal
this
is
next to
rigged?
the dragon?
No, I'm whispering this to my crew.
Okay. Right. I think this is the perfect time for the dragon to go.
I need to use the large imperious dragon's room. Something's gurgle. Something's
This is
not
good.
right.
Kai,
And
give me the
just
marker.
Goes sprinting across
Hands
the
the
gold
marker over to Lord Fury.
towards like a hole in the wall. You have
Let's
a
get
moment,
out of
Lord
here
Fury, as he
immediately.
runs away.
As he walks away, as my attack of opportunity,
Yeah.
can I just quickly write on his side, sponsored by Laxatives or Us?
Yes, absolutely. And you're very swift about it. And he doesn't notice. It's in his rush. There's no way. And he goes slithering through this crack in the room. And from beyond, you go, oh, no, it'll probably go on for quite a while.
Superfluous as it is, I will spray the fart spray on my way out as I run towards the jewel.
So we start going to the door, beyond which there is the jewel. Yes, so you want to investigate the pedestal on which it is on. You also close the door behind, and you have 3 of the 4 animals with you, because Tiny Tim has been left behind to read for an eternity for Smashley.
Oh no.
That's a sitcom.
He's
All right.
happy. It's okay.
So, who wants to take a look at the pedestal?
I will. Investigation. Right?
Go for it.
20.
Yeah.
Nice.
Absolutely pressure plated trapped. If the jewel is moved, something happens here. But fortunately, you've got yourself a perfect 3D printed replication of the jewel, or so you think.
Who wants to do the old switcheroo? Kai, I'm looking at you, kiddo.
Okay, I feel
It's
like
your
I have
lucky
really
day.
been I feel like I've been having the bandwagon backed up on me, reversed, and then sideswiped countless times. I feel like, what if I gave you like some, what if I blessed you? You know, gave you a blessing and it can help you get the thing in there, because right now I'm not good under pressure.
Yes. Bless Lord Fury to switch the jewel from the air, so that if the trap would probably be ground-based, I would imagine, and that way Lord Fury, if it were triggered, would be safer than us. So yes, I will stand way over here. You bless
Okay.
Lord Fury, and Lord Fury switches the jewel.
A wonderful idea.
You know what?
Okay.
What he's gonna do? He's like, all right, sounds perfect. So he takes out his water skin, undoes it, and then walks up to Lord Fury, flashes him with it. He's like, you're blessed. And then he's doing this at a second level, mind you. So he goes over to garbage, and he's like dousing him in water. He's like, there, you're blessed. Good luck.
Oh my
Thanks for the
Okay.
blessing. This is all
Thank
on
you,
you,
Kai.
Fury.
So
Let's do this.
you go, and
Mhm.
you pull out the 3D printed jewel approximate. It is much too small.
It's a little too small.
What
big
else
is
do
the
we
jewel?
have in the
Look at my
bag of
backpack
tricks?
The
full of
jewel
treasure.
is like goblin head sized.
Goblin
The
head
3D printed
size.
approximation is half or less.
When I was
Kai,
pilfering the
how do
treasure,
you
did I get anything
feel-
that was about that size?
Kai, how do you feel about the idea of, as I pull the jewel down, you sit on the pedestal?
How would
We're gonna music stop with that.
leave?
A weird idea comes to Belda's head as she says, guys, if this jewel is about as big as one of our heads, does that mean it's the same size as a turkey?
I think it might be.
Wonderful idea. Well, we could just. Oh, how? I
We
mean,
could-
you know, does anybody have a butcher skill?
Whoa!
I have cook's utensils.
You do.
I could have a knife. Big old cleaver.
Or we could
I'm
just
on
try
board with
putting
this
the
plan.
turkey
This is the
on
greatest
there.
plan I've heard all
Yeah,
day.
we could just sit the turkey
could
on that. I can
just
talk to
try.
the turkey.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah. So I turn to the turkey and I say, Turkey,
What,
you look
precious?
tired. You look like you could do with a
Exhausted,
bit of a
precious.
rest. Would you like to have a sit down?
Yes, precious.
Okay. Well, if you trust me, I'm going to pop you on this pedestal and just move the jewel out of the way because I think you're more important right now.
And it's like very assert. Yeah, it's down with this. It's very tired and wants to sit down.
Do I need to roll anything to do this?
Roll me sleight of hand.
Oh, bloody hell.
Quick hands with your ogre gauntlets. That's a 10. And so you pick up the turkey and shove it onto the platform there. The jewel goes clattering down to the ground, and we wait with bated breath. And the turkey's just like,
That would be a good time to mention that I have thieves' gloves.
Nothing seems to happen. The jewel is on the ground, though. And beyond an exit, daylight, freedom.
Garbage snags the jewel.
Garbage snacks the jewel. When you pick up the
Puts it in
jewel,
the backpack. Oh no.
there's a sliding sound, and a large, weirdly round boulder begins to roll from a distance away towards you here in this room. It's time to run.
Goblins retreat!
Run!
Do
This
you take the
backfired so
turkey?
badly.
Do you take the turkey and the dogs with you?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Grab the minions.
Yeah,
We're taking the
yes.
minions with us.
Okay.
Yes.
You take the minions with you and you go barreling down the hallway here, upon which, where you can see on the other side, it exits out into a stable. The boulder continues to run, but the stable is not full of anything that you've normally seen, or horses or anything like that. It seems to be full of weird, scaly, tall, chicken-like creatures. For us at home, it's velociraptors. But for everyone else in the game, they're weird, scaly chicken things with saddles.
Goblin copper, assemble!
Are they technically animals?
They are indeed.
Can I talk to them?
Yes. Mhm. You
can
yell
talk to
out
me,
for them.
I'm running out, and I'm a bit out of breath. I'm like, oh, friends, we need your help. Oh,
It looks down-
please.
Oh, hi there. What's going on? There's a big rumbly bumbly going down the hallway behind you there,
Yeah,
huh?
like, we don't have time for this. Okay, there's some things that have been happening today. I'll tell you all about it on the way out. And we've got some cupcakes, and if you want to eat them,
cupcakes?
yeah, we got
Right,
a couple.
perfect. Lads, I mean, it looks like we're all saddled up for a ride anyways. You want to jump on board here and just open the gate and we should be able to get going?
Yeah, we'll take you down to the bakery, buy you anything you want.
Right, perfect then. Well, hop on board, and they're just like, and big like velociraptor claw like slap the latch open and kick the door as the boulder goes crashing through the stable here. You're all riding free off into the morning.
Yeah.
Congratulations on completing Goblin. And thank you everyone at home for watching this show today. It was a bit of a wild ride, but hopefully a very entertaining one. This has been the Everyone Games event. For one of the first games today, there's another game later with some rather large celebrity names in that as well, if you want to stick around and watch for that. We are raising awareness for accessibility in gaming, specifically in the TTRPG universe. This event also helps raise money for able gamers and special effect. If you would like to donate, the link has been in the chat all day long. Please visit www.everyone-games.com for more information. I'm going to go around and we're going to do a little closing out here for all of our cast members so they can tell you where they can be found on the internet. Please do go follow them. This was fantastic and lovely and you need to see more of them. Obviously, EJ, please, where can we find you on the internet?
YouTube.com/non-compete, folks. Thanks for watching. I've had a lot of fun.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Felix, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Felix Irnich, or check out our YouTube channel, Dingo Doodles, or foolsgold5e.com.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Radderrs!
Hi, you can find me over at twitch.tv/Radderrs Gaming. I'll pop it in the chat for anyone who isn't sure about the spelling.
Excellent. Thank you. Terry, where can we find you?
You can find me at Twitter at Terrance Drye VA, or you can find me on YouTube with just Dry Guy.
Oh, that's so good. It's awesome listening to your voice. I'm going to be honest here. I have been your DM for today. My name is Joel. I am RunawayRobot here on Twitch, on Twitter, on YouTube. Come watch more Dungeons & Dragons stuff because that's literally all I do. Thank you. This was awesome. And until next time, I guess, enjoy your day and the event, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.